I know. Some people just get very.
I think it's way better than the ones who live.
Yeah. Yeah, at least your expectations are not to the damn roof.
The ones who live is just a fucking letdown.
Right. That's what the sad part is.
Or at least Daryl Dixon. Daryl Dixon season 2 is another letdown. I feel like that's the bad thing about Walking Dead last year. Walking Dead both shows were a fucking letdown.
Yeah.
At least this year so far has not been a letdown.
Right.
I expect, and I get what I expect with Dead City.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. You're not.
It's safe.
Yeah. It's like you get what you expect. Which makes sense.
Rick's my favorite, but yeah, I mean. Those Lori fans, I remember them. Oh, guys hate on Lori. Why do you hate on Lori?
I didn't even know there was that many out there.
There's many of them, but they fucking rage if you don't. So say, if you call Lori a slut.
Damn.
Who sleeps with their husband's best friend, practically brother?
That's those
days
people that
after
are.
he died.
That's those same people that are probably okay with it. Honestly. That's probably what that is.
You ain't gonna get married being a slut like Lori.
No.
People play the games, Grace. They don't sit there and watch them. I miss that in the video. People don't watch the game. People,
And in many ways, people who watch the games,
people who watch
Run it away on me.
I miss that.
People who watch the games.
That in the video. People don't watch the game. People play the games, Grace. They don't sit there and watch the game. I know that you watch
Who is this?
the cutscenes, and you think you're an
Mr.
expert,
Grizzly.
you know just as much as the people who play the games, Grace. But no, you don't.
He does a lot of shill videos.
Granted, I gotta confess, I boycotted the game and didn't play it either, but at least I watched like a full playthrough of the game when it first came out. I think I watched Waller play it through.
On what game? The last one?
His
Mhm.
playthroughs were
Oh, part 2.
Yep.
Anyways, I did watch like the full-on game play, but like I said, I was boycotting the game. I wasn't giving him a chunk of my money, and I probably could have gotten it for free at some point, but I have no desire to play so fuck that game.
He didn't get it either, did he?
Watches the cutscenes, and then she thinks that she knows just as much as those who played it.
Yeah, see, that's what I don't understand. Why do people fucking pretend to be experts? I just watch the cutscenes. Then you don't know anything about the game.
Right.
The cutscenes make up maybe 2 hours of a 30-hour experience.
Yeah, for real.
A lot of the game is fucking. The action in that first game. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The gameplay, even the second game, that gameplay. Ooh, baby.
Yeah, it's good. By far.
That story's fucking bad.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, you watch the game, because people don't like what they watched in the game. People don't watch games, Grace. They play.
Right. Exactly. What's up, guys? It's over his game. Back for another live stream. We got Mr. Heisenberg with us, with our wonderful Negan Bat.
I have to sit on the bus, but that's heavy.
Yeah, oh yeah, I
It's
bet.
heavy after a while.
And let us know what you guys thought of the thumbnail. We thought it was funny.
You got my little bed right here. No.
Yeah, right. Oh, you can put up your feet too. Worst case scenario.
After this episode, I don't want to watch this.
That's fair if you don't want to.
I might. I'll decide after.
Right.
I hate Last of Us so much. I have no fucking desire.
Got a little bit. Oh, actually, I got a decent amount actually.
I have no desire.
You're right. So we're back, Walking Dead, Dead City. A little bit later than usual. I do apologize on that. We got episode 3.
I've already seen it.
What did the mainlanders cross the river? Great joke. Great joke as a title. Funny as
I think you could tell who tells that joke.
Oh yes,
That's
you
the-
can definitely tell. Mr. My Man Mr. Negan himself.
Yeah, I already seen this episode. I love this episode. I couldn't
So-
wait this morning. I couldn't wait this morning, and I had to watch.
That's fair.
I had to
100%.
go. So excited.
It is fair. Yeah, I tried, but I could not get myself out. I really
Pig
could
City
not.
is my favorite Walking Dead series
but-
since season 9.
It didn't help that I got back late, and by the time I got in bed, it was 1 a.m. And the night before, I only got like a couple hours of sleep, so I was legitimately losing hours of sleep.
Like Daryl Dixon, I was fine waiting in the middle of the night because Daryl Dixon to me was just.
Right.
How the episodes felt like a fucking chore.
Yeah.
Not as bad as fucking Last of Us. Like I fucking said fuck it and quit.
Yeah. Right. Which is
But through
understandable.
episode 4, I said fuck this. I'm tired of going to bed.
Right.
And I have not resumed since.
Right. Yeah.
Damn, I
Hopefully
don't
this
like
next
glasses.
one is at least more better than mid. Than the last one.
Well, it's a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Remember that? 9 out of 10.
Oh yeah, the Mr. Dan Walker over there, Kansas City Chiefs fan.
Sim?
Yeah.
Ass kisser.
That's probably
Dudes will poop.
ass kicker. I like that. That's a great one.
You kiss their ass.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like the Judith nickname that Daryl gave Judith.
No,
Ass-
kisser.
Yeah. Oh yeah, kiss.
He's an ass kisser. He's like the
Yeah.
fucking crow ass. The Negan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, this will freaking be this will be freaking Dead Walker. Mahomes,
Yeah.
I love you.
So we're back.
He'll probably flash his stomach to Mahomes so Mahomes can probably kiss his stomach.
That's funny.
He's a fun. I love that team.
So next week we should be back right on the schedule like always, 3 a.m. So
Angel Reese, I don't. You know, honestly, the worst. Yeah.
Mr. Heisenberg probably might join us. I believe so.
I don't.
More than likely.
I love that team. I love this show.
So he will probably be in it going forward. More than likely.
Last week, just because of Mother's Day, I couldn't show up because of Mother's Day.
Right, and that's understandable. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
See, that's the problem with fucking The Walking Dead. Why are they doing it on fucking certain May, especially because you got holiday,
Right,
you got Mother's Day. I mean, made it harder for me.
right, for sure.
We should have done this fucking shit in February, like you had planned, but no, we can do with The Last of Us. Let's come out of March, The Last of Us. Fuck The Last of Us.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
So fucking bad.
Oh, for real.
At least this was enjoyable.
Your guys' thumbnail killed me.
I know, don't you like it?
That's beautiful. It's
Yeah, I know.
Beautiful.
That's why we went with it.
I know. It looks. You just look like that shocked factor on your face, like, oh shit.
That's what we decided to go for. It's his idea.
It
That
looks
was funny.
so good.
Yeah, W's. Let us know.
That's
Well,
beautiful.
that phone.
No, do not do that.
I'm gonna get a new phone pretty soon. I want to get the 16.
No 16.
Is that coming out this year?
Actually, they're already out.
I want the 16.
This will be the 17.
I want the 17 now. Which one do you got?
15 Pro Max.
Is it good?
I like it. I actually like it more.
No,
actually.
is mine a 13?
I believe so. I think so, yeah.
I don't mind the 13 either.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
then mine
original,
might be the 14.
possibly the 14, yeah. It actually says if you go in there, general, and then about, well, I should tell you which one it is. Let me scroll down, general, and then about.
What is general? Is that settings?
So yeah, settings, and then you scroll right there. It's literally just below the VPN. Or it says general. Find it. Right above accessibility. So right here. So when you're looking at it,
Yeah.
general,
I hit that.
general, and then about, and that tells you
14.
file name.
14.
Is that what it says?
Yeah. I thought it was 14.
Yep. No,
I like the 14 though. They're nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, I had no reason to get the 15 Pro Max. It was Hailberry that did that, but but I'm not bitching about this one because I am liking the new notch where you can actually like timers and stuff like
I
that.
bet you 14 is the same shit.
It's pretty cool. I like it. I like the
14 and the
features.
15 probably ain't much of a difference.
No, not really. It is a slight, but honestly,
Either one is a slight difference.
But I'm not bitching about it. I like the new features that they kind of add to it. It's cool. But I'm keeping it now for like 5 years at least before I upgrade again. Because I had no reason to upgrade.
Yeah,
Love the phone. But anyways,
I just liked how you said the name. You just said the name.
Yeah.
That was funny.
oh yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
yeah, I mean, Dead City Season 2 so far is my favorite Walking Dead season, I'll say, since Season 9 of the main series.
Heck yeah.
It's so good. I don't know, like, Season 10 there's proms. 11 there's proms.
Yeah.
Fear Years Ever Sunset is a fucking problem. World Beyond had problems. First season had a small problem.
Yeah.
Daryl Dixon 1 had small problems.
Yes.
2 has big problems. Was a little bit. This show, I haven't really had any problems with it. Like, I've enjoyed every episode.
Heck yeah. It's been freaking awesome.
Even this episode, I enjoyed.
Heck yeah.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's get it. So, smash a like, smash the subscribe button, subscribe to Mr. Heisenberg, link below.
For a second.
We'll have the
For a
playlist
second walkthrough.
in the description. And obviously, can't see anything because of copyright. You know how it goes.
Here, I'll show you the whole episode.
Right. Alrighty, let's get it. Like I said, next week we'll be back regular. Should be good going forward.
I can't hear you.
You and the 20 soldiers used to live, starting with that one right there.
That was a great punch. I didn't like that punch.
I didn't see it.
A lot of people said, well, that wasn't Maggie. I disagree.
Who are you trying to spare?
You gotta know, let's go, get right.
The buck sits between them. No fuck. There's no man comes out alive.
Ooh, flashback.
Yeah, so I'm saying, this episode has flashbacks.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of there.
Would you like some?
The hell is that?
It's candy.
I'm sorry. This is how you've been treated. You shouldn't have been left like this. None of this has anything to do with you, really. It's like peanut brittle.
Bitch, I don't know what that is.
Of course. Right. Why would you know what that was? Well, anyway, this is something different. It's new. Made with walnuts.
Delicious.
I like it better. I'm going to arrange to get you a proper bed. Or blanket. Anything else? A coat. Of course. It's freezing in here.
I don't know if I'll take hers, but it's a little.
Paper.
Pencil, please.
Give me something to Charlotte.
Just fucking manipulating his ass. And they're in Central Park.
Herschel.
bitch, fall down, bitch.
The Carlisle's people might have seen this. They could be watching us right now. We gotta find a safe spot to regroup. Take a break.
Just looking for a landmark or something to get on to.
No peace.
You know, zoo maybe? Central Park wasn't like this when I was a kid, I'll tell you that much. You probably didn't know I was from the city.
Goddamn.
Damn.
Oh, that's funny. Yo, fuck you, New Babylon.
Huh. Wow, you got killed off real quick, didn't you? And that was the bitch, wasn't it?
Let's keep moving.
No?
Oh no, that wasn't. Okay.
Could have been too early for her ass.
I gotta watch your surroundings.
She fucking just stood there.
Oh no, that's the
Yeah,
other
she
bitch.
is.
Okay.
And she steals her gun too. She's like, "Oh, my gun now."
Ah, yeah, that's the other bitch. Okay. Damn.
See, it's missing the chest. That's the girl that fucking looks like Dakota.
Oh.
That's like the Dakota looking
She's
bitch.
literally. I'm surprised he didn't see her. That's crazy.
That's her. She's an idiot in the show. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but that was very noticeable. Like
Yeah.
I would have got the inclination that somebody was watching, and I would have
fucking
instantly
Dakota.
like looked. Like you know what I mean?
And she looks like Dakota from Fear.
Jesus.
You'll see. That's why I call her Dakota. I don't remember her name. That's why I don't even think the game was a name. I think it's Dakota. I call her Dakota.
Like the ambulance. That's great.
So I'm heading up the block.
Hi. Hi there. Hi there. See that the full perimeter is established. And then search the park. Wasteland. Full of dead. I doubt the new Babylonians are still alive, and if they are, we'll find them. You know, I know why you didn't let the lifeboat get away. You draw the line at children. You always have.
Yeah.
I promise, if we encounter the child you saw, you won't have to be the one to kill.
Don't worry. I'll do it for you.
Asshole.
Wow. Okay, so you don't have no heart at all.
That's the one thing I do like about him. He never kills a child.
Yeah, evidently the guy in front doesn't give a flying fuck.
You gotta see at the end of his episode.
We should be safe
It's not
here.
that way.
For now.
Stay hidden for now. Yeah, no shit.
One of
Stay-
the lakes is close. Just over that ridge. It's got a boathouse. Closest place I can think of that's fortified.
We're running out of food. We need to start figuring out how to get home.
And cross the river again. We need to lay low. Buy ourselves some time.
And then we keep going for the methane.
I don't fucking see you guys getting the methane.
The shape that we're in,
Yeah.
we obviously can't do this alone, but we can do what we did in Roanoke. I thought that we were just exploring. We split it up position, we peel off some members, we make more alliances. You just got 50 innocent people killed. Yeah, and I don't want 50 more to have to die either. We need to finish this now. We have to get the methane ourselves.
I don't think you're gonna get it, bitch.
If you agree, Colonel.
Niggas, you're a marshal. That's the colonel now, bitch. He's the leader. Fucking bitch.
Look, I'm with you.
Ugly ass.
We've already lost too many. We get the methane, we can help the families also.
Let's even get the fucking methane.
These kids won't look away from them. forced to join up. You think they care about methane?
Did I not fight for you to take the place of 20 of your people?
I'm pretty sure that I'm the one that did the fighting, and it's a good thing I did because they would all be dead by now too.
They'll most certainly be dead if you deserve it. That was the deal. I'm on your side, Mackie.
I trust him though.
Look, there's a lot of things you can write about. From now on, we do this together. But we'll do it your way.
I like that guy.
He's trying to do it by right. The problem is he got that bitch.
Let her ass start.
Boat house be just on the other
Throw a
side.
zombie in front of her first by accident. Whoops.
No, by accident. I think everybody would be happy to see her ass go.
She's gonna get you all killed. I'll tell you what. Fucking stupid. If you
Look
think
at her right there, looking all fucking angry.
I mean, if you think you're gonna get the methane, you're
Oh
in.
shit, this part's funny. I love to see right here.
Ugh.
Nothing but yeah.
That's sketchy.
But you just walk through a lot of big grasses, so you don't even see where everything is.
Yeah, it's sketchy, man. I don't know what the heck is in there.
That's what I'm saying. I would not have went through big grass. Stay close. Oh, look at that. Now that's a good shot.
That's a good, yeah. Almost gives you chills in the corn vibes. Yeah, a little bit. You know, because they're going through the corn.
That's not corn. That's tall grass.
Well, no, but I mean, it's a.
Bye, bitch.
Oh.
Got him. Bye, bitch.
Oh! Damn! Like, watch where you're fucking stepping. I mean,
This is more fucking scarier than the barrier blockers and Meryl Dixon that can run.
Yeah.
You don't know where they're coming. Fuck, you're surrounded.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Nice job, Einstein. Yeah, let's go through the tall grass.
Stay calm. Don't move.
Oh shit.
Hey, wait!
Oh. Dumbass. I love you.
Stay calm, don't
Fuck
run.
your cat fun.
Oh, he's running too.
Fucking stupid. Well, good. I hope you die then in that answer.
Hey, no.
Yes, get her. Oh, damn. That's what happens when you fucking run.
Fuck, dude.
Careful.
Don't go for the fucking bag. No!
Damn. You lucky.
I still don't like
You're lucky.
Herschel! Jenny!
my bitch.
Herschel!
Oh, now he gets it there.
What the fuck are you doing? Bye, bitch. You're mine, boy. Hey, there's Dakota.
Ah!
Does she not look like Dakota from
A
Fear?
little bit, yeah. Kind of had resemblance.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I call her Dakota.
Mom? Mom? Jenny? Hello?
Yeah, you're you, boy.
Mom?
No.
Nice camera angle.
Beautiful city, too.
That's tall shit, too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would not have went to the fucking big tall ass grass.
It's crazy, bro.
Pheasant's pate.
Huh.
It's like bolognese for me.
Right in the middle of the road.
Oh,
these people at your beck and call. You have a lot of responsibilities. Power. But what I don't get is why the Dama treats you like her red-headed stepchild.
Dama and I are partners. She appreciates me. Trusts me.
Trust comes from being honest. Saying when there's a lie.
We don't know her. But I do.
He wants to fuck her too with Negan. Fucking the fuck boy.
When I fled the sanctuary, found a little boat, set sail from Alaska, my homeland. And of course could not have foreseen the storm that sent me crashing into Manhattan's shoreline. I was alone, an island within an island, until one day I was searching through an old theater. I collapsed. When I awoke, I was on a sofa, under a blanket. I will never forget this. On the table next to me, there was a plate of karikiki. Little candy. Yes, she is cruel sometimes, I know. But it is all in the service of bringing out our potential. One thing I know she sees is you perhaps gone a bit soft. I told her the old nigger, he's still in there. You just need to get your hands a little bloody, is all.
Bloody!
Maybe. But nobody's gonna get their hands dirty sitting around eating pate. Look, I know you have Barazi in part. Let me go in there. If the soldiers are dead, I'll find them. If they're not, I'll finish them off.
Well then, I'd like you to accompany Negan into the party.
Come on, big guy.
Come on, big guy. Yeah. Let's go kill some motherfuckers.
Happy hunting!
I love it.
Get him.
Happy hunting!
We're not gonna get some. He's fucking
Hold on.
baptized.
I love it. He's just sitting in the front.
You know, I like the crow.
Oh, he doesn't give a fuck.
Ginny.
I love it.
Ginny. Hershey. Ginny.
Ah.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Are you okay?
Where's Hershey?
Where's Herschel?
Oh,
Let's see who goes with you.
go fucking back out there, Maggie. Fuck you. Fuck you. This fucking cult right here. There they are. Hi. Hi. Come to eat. They're hungry.
Everybody move, come on.
Wait, I have to find Herschel.
Getting yourself killed is not gonna help.
Facts. I agree with them at that line, though.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah, that's too many. It's too many to deal with.
Hi, we're hungry. Feed us.
He's definitely still alive. That much I can tell you. Wow. Interesting call.
Bitch, I don't want to see you no more. I think she's my least favorite character this whole season.
Oh yeah, she's definitely up there. 100%.
I prefer the fucking Dama over that bitch.
Oh yeah.
Sit
Yeah,
down.
she's stupid and annoying.
If I
been making a lot of noise, getting a lot of attention. We don't like attention. And now here you are.
We don't plan on staying.
You realize you're being hunted? They know you're in here. They've got the park surrounded. I don't normally take to strangers, but since you're here, I'd rather you stay. Nice and quiet.
What's the catch?
When it's time to go, you go. Then you never come back. Like we never existed, because we don't.
Very generous.
That's a pretty fair agreement.
Fair agreement.
My son is still out there.
It's not safe for you. We have people searching for the boy.
You've been watching us.
Like I said, you've been noisy.
I can handle walkers and monkeys, okay?
There are worse things out there. We've lived here a long time. The best thing to do for your son is let us handle it. Quietly.
Quietly.
We appreciate the help,
A lot of noise.
and we think we may be able to help you in return. We come from the mainland, a federation of communities, everyone working together. Joining us can be a complicated process, but in this case,
We're all there.
we're willing to offer up what we have
It's
in
like a
good
fucking
faith.
dictatorship.
With modern tools,
Mm-hmm.
medicine,
Don't join.
energy.
There's nothing you can offer that nature doesn't already provide.
You're surrounded by the dead. You can clear out the park, make it safe.
The dead aren't our problem. In surrounding us, they protect us. That's why we're still here. We don't fear them. They're us. They were our neighbors, our friends, our sisters, our parents, our children.
Very
Bro,
interesting.
Takes them from the broad.
And one day them. And you.
And you.
And me.
Fucking. Damn, Mark.
You know, they're kind of interesting. I'll give them credit.
You're interesting.
I kind of respect them in a lot of ways.
You're still gone? She said they're looking for you. Sure is fine.
You don't know that.
So you're selling.
They all got in the back room. Bullshit while I'm gone.
It's not bullshit. We can help them, both sides get benefit.
The only side that ever benefits is yours. They don't need anything from you. You want to do things my way? Let them be.
I agree. They don't want your help, then don't let them help. But don't fucking keep asking.
Fair.
Makes you feel kind of fucking desperate.
Yeah, it makes you look like the stupid one. Yeah, see, he got through these. He's good.
Because that girl saved him.
Yeah.
Fucking Dakota saved him.
Yeah. 2.0.
I can't help. She just fucking every time I looked at her, I'm like, that's Dakota.
A taller, older version.
Kid version of Dakota too.
Yeah.
No, I like Dakota on Fear though.
Yeah.
I'm one of the only few people that like Dakota.
Except when she killed her man.
John Doerr.
No, that's one of them. But Osmond and even the funny entertaining villain.
Yeah, Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy. It's like, no, you killed Teddy. How dare you? You bastard.
Get rid of him. You know what we can do, Alicia? Get rid of him. Know what we can do, Alicia? Get rid of him. He's gonna fucking draw like a little bitch. I mean, you're lost. Why would you be drawn? You're in Central Park, boy.
Keep going, please. Why did you choose to draw that?
I don't know. I saw it from the car and I guess it just stayed with me.
Others might have fixed it up, restored it to how it used to be.
I wouldn't even know what that would look like.
Because you never saw it like that. You didn't live through it.
I don't care how it was. I like it like this. It's better.
Agree. One of my favorite artists was a sculptor
I agree.
named Dmitri Olmsted. He was born in 1907, too young to fight in the Great War, but young enough to never know what came before it. All he knew of the world was death, loss, rage, pain, and he expressed all of that in his art. I heard about what that man, Negan, did to your father. I'm sorry. We don't have to talk about it.
There's nothing to talk about. I wasn't even born yet, so your mom's the one who's all obsessed with me. What's up with that?
Something I loved was stolen from me once. I lost everything. I couldn't get it back. But what was worse than the sadness and anger was that I had to pull myself through it without anyone's help. I've been alone for a very long time. Like you. I'm sure your mother has big feelings about what happened. So big that maybe she hasn't left room for anyone else's feelings. Your feelings. And the one person who is supposed to be there for you isn't really there. So you have to manage it. All by yourself. You don't have to pretend with me.
She is fucking playing him like a fiddle.
100%. She's doing it good though. I give her credit.
I'll tell you, I don't think she don't care about him.
We did too.
It's almost like she wants him to join her.
Yeah.
Which I told you. I think you're starting to believe it too, that he's going to join the Donald.
Yeah.
Do you see it like me that he's going to join the Donald?
A little bit. I can see that.
I think if they kill Maggie this season, I think he'll be the one that kills her.
You think that's good? Jesus Christ. That would be insane if they kill her off.
He joins my man, nigga. Look, you found that bitch.
Looks like we're on the right path. Funny you showing up out of nowhere, getting all comfortable and shit. Wanted man on the run, huh? So what I keep thinking though is, if you were wanted by the mainlanders, it means you lived with them. And that makes you a mainlander.
Why did the mainlanders cross the river?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why?
They did.
You first.
Why did the mainlanders cross the river? I don't know why. They didn't. I love that joke.
That was great. That's
They
good.
did. Come on. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, for real.
This one's funny right here. Oh, help me!
Oh, yeah, that's sketchy to go through.
Alright.
It's like a trap right there waiting for you.
Help me!
Damn! Damn! They. Damn! What a savage.
He was gonna kill kids, man. Fuck him.
Fair, honestly.
this bitch since I
You were
talked
right, by the way, bringing up the Federation. She was wrong to chastise you. She only has her sons to think about. Clearly all she ever thinks about. Whereas the rest of us, we have to think about New Babylon.
Fuck New Babylon.
And
Bitch.
everyone in the Federation. I know you see it. More soldiers, a base of operations, a way to get the methane. Look out the lid. They can't see what's possible. And
Maybe
we
they
can
don't
get it
want
all
to.
back.
Yeah,
Back
maybe
to
they don't
where it
want to.
was.
Yeah, for real.
So we gotta help them see it.
Ow.
We just have to wait for the right moments. And we'll do what we
Yep.
have to
Take
do.
over is what you're saying. That's a dictatorship right there. You go on us or you die.
Yeah.
What
Stupid
you just
move.
said. That's what you just said.
Oh,
Fuck your artwork, boy. When you throw that knife. Thick ass Dakota right here. New Dakota. Looking at it.
It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Put the fucking knife down then.
You saved me, right?
Save me, right?
Can you understand what I'm saying? Do you live here in the park? That's okay. You don't have to answer that. I'm looking for my friends. I'm lost. The people I was with? Did you see them? Do you know where they went? You like the drawing?
Yes.
Good. Okay, you can understand.
How did you...
Can I show you? Like that. I really need to find my friends.
Fuck, Iverson. Oh my god, I hate this scene. What the fuck? That's what I said the first time I watched it. How the fuck?
damn.
Okay, that's a child. Fuck you. Shoot him, man. Shoot his ass.
I think they figured out he's there. He'd have done that by now.
Oh, he knows.
You know who that is. I know who that is.
Vegan. I thought he got bitten though.
He did.
Oh, but he got out of it.
I don't know how he's still alive though. That's
I-
what I was
that-
thinking that. Bitch, you missed. You a shit shot. Worry about her, not Negan, dude. Just got fucking stabbed in the leg.
What was he aiming at? Evidently, he wasn't aiming at him. God damn. Now that or he kept moving it too much. He must have kept moving too much. Or the bullet just went off.
Why would he shoot the gun? And
Yeah,
fucking
I don't
miss?
know. That's
Because all you're doing is attracting noise for the walkers.
Herschel! Oh, thank God. What happened? Was she shot?
No.
I thought I heard a gunshot.
You did, bitch. You
that was him.
fucking dumbass. Why would he have wasted that fucking bullet? Just to miss Negan.
I'm surprised. Damn, he really pushed through that fucking with zombies eating him. Wow. He must have really backed up when he got bit. And fucking
There's a
took him
bit
out.
right here too.
Yeah. Damn, he's a fucking.
He's a monster.
Come on, lay her
Yeah,
down.
he took him like a champ.
Come on, lay her down.
He's like, I'm gonna fucking push on. Like, wow.
Get out, bitch.
What happened? I don't know.
I don't know why he didn't get out early, but you knew that fucking door was open. Forward.
I mean, a weapon's a weapon.
I still fucking forward. Especially when you got an army out there. 4K, you ain't gonna take much out of the forward. I would have just stayed in the room, but that would have been me. Oh, shit. Yep, got rid of that fucking fort, didn't it, boy? I'm saying, that's what... Fort is a stupid
You okay?
weapon.
Come on.
I'm
I'm glad you're okay.
okay.
Well, you don't want to use that
I'll
for
show you something.
You have to really sanitize that bitch.
That's gonna work.
Huh.
I'll walk her DNA all over that fucker.
This was once a theater. Very old, very prestigious theater. People say the past is always with us. You can't escape it, even if we tried.
Yeah, she's definitely trying to get him to suck into her.
Like, look at this new room, too.
He's a shooter.
No? It's yours.
It's
I
yours.
had it made especially for you.
Huh.
What if it was possible? What if we could not just escape our past, but erase it? What if there was the potential for reinvention?
Oh! Now that is wicked.
Ew. The elevator? I thought it was cool.
Damn. That is pretty cool. It's almost like the House of Terror. You know, the freaking ride, you know?
Yeah.
No need to see it
That's
for
cool.
what it is. And broken. Our world has been destroyed. So now we get to build something new. Room by room, block by block. We get to make new rules. We get to be new people. I am no artist, but I've lived too long to unknow what I've known. All I can do is show you the canvas, give you the materials, the
Going
resources,
her ass.
and the power.
Megan wanted him to stay. Why did he end up going to New York with her? So they could go work with the
I
Dom.
don't see what is or was.
Huh.
See what could be.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you can see it's getting happy. Ah!
He really, yeah, he really ain't like his daddy. He's like Negan. What the fuck are you doing? Staring at his bitch? He can draw my man Negan. I'm okay with that. What if she looked pissed at him? I still wonder that.
I mean, hey, be happy that he grabbed it for her.
Damn, she dying. She done. That bitch dead. She's getting that fever.
Yep.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't think it is okay.
was lost. I couldn't find you. I didn't know what to do. She showed up and started asking me about my drawings.
You're drawing.
One of the Craw guys attacked us, but then someone killed him.
Who killed him? You?
Negan.
No. It was Negan.
Negan?
I did it.
What was he doing there?
I don't know.
Was he with the Bratzi?
No,
I mean, were they...
I mean, I don't know.
Did he say anything? Did you talk to
It
him?
wasn't
Did you
time.
see where he went afterwards?
I said I don't know.
How would you not look?
Because I didn't, okay? I didn't see anything because I don't give a shit about Negan.
Herschel,
Because apparently you're the only one who gets to give a shit about him and everything he did. So that I can't even...
He's right though.
Yeah, facts.
Who fucking cares about Negan? He's trying to save you guys.
Right. Hey, you're making a big deal. What did he say? What did he? He didn't say shit. He just
Where did he go?
He stabbed him, and that's it. Disappeared. That's it.
Please.
Quick and fast.
The death
Shot
was
at him,
that Tuesday's
missed.
fourth grade class field trip.
None of that.
I happened to run into them at Federal Hall. All of them. We've been together a long time. We've managed it on our own.
Yep.
With our own.
Oh, she's planning on fucking invading.
So once we agree, it's time.
What do you mean?
They're distracted. They'll be
This girl is dying.
So
Stand down.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell that bitch to stand down. And they helped you out. I think they've done more than enough.
Yeah. I don't think backstabbing them is a good thing.
So they have no fucking allies in New York.
Shit, for real.
See, I kinda like this though. It's like a funeral. They're just like, good luck in the next life.
Even he's showing a little bit of Karen's.
I mean, she saved him. She saved him. I like when he gets your drawing. I'm like, that's good. Alright, this part fucking made me laugh right here. Oh, let's go. Come on. Oh, here.
That was interesting. I mean, it would be a little awkward too, because I mean, the first time doing it, you know.
No, this part's funny. I'm laughing at this shit. He's like, what the fuck? And she's like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Huh. You're such a
Don't
bitch.
cross your arms, Paul.
Such a bitch.
Love you too, bitch. Yeah, remember the holes that the walkers have? You'll see why. Look at that. Rip up the heart to the fucking neck. Oh my god.
His look. His fucking look. Oh, damn.
Dude, it's her. She fucking like.
Damn.
She has no fucking emotions. Where did she go to school? The Bella Ramsey acting school?
Ah.
She's already dead.
I know, it just. Damn.
What are you gonna do? Eat the heart?
Oh. Is that for just memory type?
No, you'll see.
A beautiful girl, too.
Bye, Dakota.
Ripped that.
Dang, I barely even knew that character, but I like that character.
Yeah.
That's what I like about this city. They'll kill a character quickly, you still like this.
Prijatelji moji, i draže iz naše temina.
Oh, the crow.
Tisuće sinova, razbacani škovi, i tisuće kćeri, prožena istina. Noćas ćemo se
He's doing what Merle's doing. Drinking beer and jamming out the music.
nosimo tijelo svježno. Zrak.
Didn't find any. There was an accident. We got stuck in the middle of a thorny situation.
Saying, well,
You were right. It's a wasteland in there. The death trap. I mean, if someone like Wayland went down that fast, the soldiers are long dead.
I thought he noticed something the first time I watched.
Thought he did, or
I thought he did, because the way he just stared at his hand, Negan's hands.
Accidents happen.
let's walk off like nothing happened.
Accidents happen.
Doničemo vijenac, da u more baci.
Ugh. Oh, okay. I see what they get the heart from. That's. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
Remember, they love walkers. They're like that cult. And they let her turn to just
Damn. Gnarly.
Do you remember when we were at the Bricks and I asked you if the city has some kind of pull on you? You said no. Will you tell me the truth? It's okay. I just want to understand.
I know everyone just sees this terrifying city. I guess I just don't see it like that. To me, it's this place that's been through so much. Broken and then ignored. And
damn.
abandoned. And I don't have no one came to save. But it's over now. Now that it's over, it can be something new.
That's what the fucking dollar said.
It can be free from all that pain. It can reinvent itself. We can make it whatever we want it to be.
That's wonderful. But not everyone is going to think so. This new world, we're going to have to protect it. We're going to have to make some hard sacrifices.
I ain't good at the
And
dollar.
when you go home, there may be some things that you're going to have to do. Looks like you need a fresh pencil.
Ole. Wow. Very deep. I like it though.
He's joining the Dama. I've been right since the first episode.
Wow. Damn. Okay.
So what? Supposed to ring the damn doorbell?
We only want it now. We need our army.
Negan's got to know something about the methane. We gotta find him.
I've got an idea.
I dare any mainlander to set foot on this island. Man, you came back.
Ooh, damn. That episode was fucking good. That might be a 10 out of 10
We
right
should
there.
put him.
I dare any manlander to step foot in the ground.
Okay, that was episode 3.
10 out of 10. No, I still give my 7.5.
Um,
I'll still give my 7.5.
8.5.
I'm
8.5.
keeping my 7.5.
8.5. It was really good. Very good episode.
I like it, so yeah.
Very good episode. You had me at a 9 at some points.
Huh?
Had me at a 9 at some points. That bitch. It's kind of.
I hate that character.
Yeah, she gets
He
annoying.
just does the same shit every fucking episode.
She gets annoying, you know.
Where did she get her acting degree from? The Bella Ramsey School of Acting?
Oh,
Doesn't
man.
she act just like fucking Bella in Last One? She's always a bitch.
Oh, yeah. 8.5. I thought it was a very good episode. I like how deep it got. Starting to kind of make me like
The Dama?
Adama. In a
I don't
different-
think I will, because she's manipulating him.
Well, no, in a different perspective, though. The different
She's
perspective
a good villain, though.
she's looking at is pretty damn interesting.
I
would
like her
say.
as a villain, though.
Oh, yes. She's very, very intrigued.
And I like fucking Croy. He's just such a fucking. You
Uh,
know, he's excited to be working with this Negan again. He's just.
Herschel, though, I mean,
I think this might be Herschel's best episode.
yeah, he was fucking good in this. I actually liked it. I was actually more intrigued with him. So and I gotta give him credit. His talent in drawing
It's really good.
you know, and in illustration, that's really good. Very solid.
He's right though. Maggie
do
don't
like-
fucking care about him at all. She only cares about fucking Negan.
Yeah.
What did he say to you? Where did he go?
100%. Yeah, that's that definitely shows. So yes, from what you're saying, him joining, yeah, Donna, yeah.
That's why I'll tell you what I saw.
It's 100%. I see it now.
I saw it with the first watch through, and then I saw it even more this time. What she did is she's playing him by almost being like a motherly figure to him.
Yeah.
You didn't have a role model here. Let me show you a way and help you. And
Yeah.
so he loves the Dama. People say, well, relationship wise? No, he loves the Dama almost like a mother figure.
Yeah.
Someone he could look up to.
Yeah.
Because his mama wasn't there for him. She was there always trying to kill Negan.
Right. Exactly.
So I really like that.
Heck
So
yeah.
she's manipulating him by pretending to be like, I care about you. When she really don't care about him.
Right. Exactly.
I kind of like that.
Heck yeah. Yeah, that makes it very interesting. Adds a different perspective on things. Truly.
And then but how she manipulates Negan is by having the crow at his fucking fuck boy.
Yeah.
Nigga!
Nigga!
Working with him.
I like that. He didn't really think much of it. He's like, accidents happen.
I think he knows.
Maybe
I
not.
think he wants to get rid of the fucking Dama. I think he was only working with Dama before because she reminds him so much of Negan.
Right.
Now Negan's back.
Good.
If he has to choose between, so I still see the ending of the season. I don't see Dama making it past this season.
Oh no.
I see the Croat killing Negan.
I'll be surprised if she survives.
I see the Croat killing Dama.
Yeah.
And him and Negan take over and run
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah.
So Negan's gonna run New York.
And Negan's interactions here and stuff like that, I thought that was really good, very solid.
Happy hunting.
Yeah. Oh, I loved it. It was great. The dinner scene, funny. Him jamming out, funny. I liked it.
I like the Croat. I think
It did kind of bring back a little bit of Merle vibes, just a little bit.
Do you see Negan?
Because Merle did the same thing, you know.
I see Negan and Croat teaming up and taking over New York.
I can see that.
I don't see Negan being a hero. I see him taking over and being a leader of this group, but with the Croat.
Yeah.
And Madama is going fucking bye-bye.
Yeah.
I also see, I don't think Babylon's going to get anything.
Right.
So, but how would Maggie... What would they do for Maggie then? Maybe she joins Negan and the Croat?
Possibly. Very good chance.
That's a good episode.
Like that group? What do they call themselves?
I don't know.
Oh, they didn't really say.
They didn't say nothing. They were just more like a fucking call.
Yeah.
The
The cult group I liked. They were very interesting. Very intriguing.
I like them. How they fucking let the people they die turn into walkers and then removes their heart.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Makes them very interesting because they're a different type of people that do things differently. And they look at things in a different way.
So I don't know why that bitch really cares that much about this group going to New Babylon, so they have a base in New York. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But why make this group an enemy?
Exactly.
That's my thing. It's like you want.
Yeah, because now you got more enemies now to deal with. That you don't want that. That's not gonna get you your methane.
You're gonna get fucked.
You're gonna get fucked. Yeah. Exactly.
That's what I don't.
The whole point is to not create more enemies. It's to create allies, not enemies.
She can't do it because
she's fucking stupid. She
she
just thinks violence or taking over is the way to do it. That's not the way to do it.
That's why I don't fucking care about the Babylon. I think they're just.
She's got her head up her ass thinking
They all
that.
do. I think most of the New Babylonians think so fucking highly of themselves.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take over.
Because they keep listening to her, and that's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, Negan is just, honestly, I think my favorite part now is the Dama. The Dama is probably my favorite villain.
Yeah.
She's so good. She fucking plays people. She played Herschel. She's playing him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The smart, but she's like, yeah, I'm the only one that cares about you. Your own mother don't care, but all she cares about is Negan and killing Negan. So she cares about is killing Negan.
Yeah.
We don't care about you, Herschel.
And the lights have been pretty decent too, not too shabby. But decent.
Yeah, Negan's I like this season.
Yeah, very good. You know what? It's staying very consistent. Every episode.
This episode fucking moved. That's what I like about the show. It fucking moves.
It's staying very consistent, which honestly, that's.
People say, well, the episodes are shorter than Last of Us.
You know what? It's hard not to bring up The Last of Us in this situation, but I have to
at the same fucking time.
It's
Why?
But it's not just that. It's the fact that where I'm saying that this season is very consistently pretty decent to good. Or Last of Us is not. It's just
it's decent to good. No,
and then
I think you're wrong.
Great, and then it's and then it's,
no, I think you're wrong. Where you said density's consistent to decent to good.
Yeah.
I think it's consistently good to great.
Okay, that's a better way of putting it. Yeah.
Episode 2, great.
Yeah.
Episode 1, almost great.
Right.
Episode 7, very good.
Yeah.
No, episode not 7, 3.
3, yeah.
For Dead City 1, it's good.
Yeah.
2, great. 3, mid. 4, I can't even tell you about what happened the rest of the 4 because I stopped.
They still get the hour lengths wrong. That's funny. I don't know where the hell they get them. I really don't.
Whoever does it on Apple TV is a fucking moron.
Just they fixed the other season, I guess.
Hour and 11, my ass.
I wish. Let's
see how long episode 6 of Last of Us is. I'm not watching it though. I'm gonna go home. So
Yeah, you can, he's like, frick this episode. Unless if you guys really want him to.
I'm too tired. I'll probably fall asleep anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Measly an hour. It's a measly hour.
Yeah. Oh wow, you finally hit the hour mark.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
My ass, 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's
My ass.
that's counting the.
No, that doesn't count the inside.
Are you sure?
No, every episode out here does not count inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look, hit the episode.
I'm not gonna hit it right now, but.
No, I'm not talking about episode 6. I'm saying for episode 5. And you'll see. It's not 45 minutes. That's just the episode. If you count inside, it'd be like 55 minutes. 54, see? Should I stay for this episode?
Okay, good. I was wondering.
Do they have the episode title yet?
Oh, the price. Okay, you know what? I didn't even. Yeah, the price. Interesting.
No, honestly, I might watch that episode at home just because it has Joel in it.
That's fair.
Honestly, I might watch episode 4 tonight. I might watch it if I'm
Feeling great, yeah.
I'm in the mood. The episode, like, I don't know why you releasing this show at the same time as fucking Dead City. Like, you really made us need to compare.
Right.
Oh my god, go on. What is that thing that Patrick said? I haven't seen The Last of Us versus Dead City episode review, Nick D.
Oh yeah, what he's doing is he's doing one big ass stream and he's doing both together. And
What's winning?
It's Dead City's getting just a smidge by an inch. That are more people are liking Dead City over the last year, but it's by a hair. It's like 54% to like 51%. It's like close.
That to me is ridiculous, dude.
But hey, people are still saying it's better.
I think Dead City to me.
He's kind of like, he's not really cared for either one. Honestly, he's thinking they're both mid.
But you let I've been wondering, he's a Walking Dead not fan anymore.
He's been, I mean, there's things that you say that I like and things like that, but then there's other things like, it's the same old.
To me, Dead City is easily beating out Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
Dead City has a lot more.
I have actually, I know he gave his
Man, I'm
rating.
gonna come and look for you, whether you're at Alexandria or not.
Turn it down a little bit too much for my headache.
Who knows? Maybe you might even be listening.
Well, clearly you didn't look hard enough. I mean, you ended up in the Big Apple. Now you just gotta follow your heart, man. Well, that might be a little bit difficult.
Well, that might be a little bit difficult.
That might be a little difficult.
Cut the heart out. I love that.
Gotta love Dan reviews.
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe. And in today's video, we're going to do another review for the Walking Dead Dead City. This one's for episode 3 of season 2, titled Why Did the Mainlander Cross the River? So, I got to admit, when I heard this title, about, say, a month ago roughly, I was like, okay, that's a Bruegel quote right there. That's a Bruegel quote. Well, Bruegel's got nothing to do with this episode. Bruegel is next episode. We're going to be seeing his character. I'm looking forward to seeing him, though, truly. The promo for next episode looks really good. But this episode I really enjoyed as well, man, because we had a lot of things going on. We had Negan and the Croat, of course, doing their normal shenanigans, of course. Negan is working with them. We had a lot of kind of interactions with them this episode. And then we also saw Maggie's crew, of course, interacting with a new, tribe or some kind of new group. I don't know what the hell you call them. And then you also had flashbacks with Herschel during the time that he was captured. So let's kind of talk about each plot individually, and then we'll kind of give our thoughts here. So we start off with the Herschel stuff. I gotta say, man, these flashbacks were creepy. That's why the review's called Creepy and Weird, because this episode was creepy and weird, man. I liked it though. I really did. I liked it. It was you had Herschel
Yeah, so
during
did
the
I.
times
I
where he was
liked it.
captured. You had Donna that of course cut like the rope loose or whatever, and basically kind of let him be free. She like gave him a jacket, and she gave him like,
280,000,
things to
not
draw with,
210.
and then she gave him everything he needed, you know. And she is an ultimate manipulator at its finest, man. She acts like the nice old lady that comes in there and helps him, and she cares about him and stuff like, you know. It's very much just psychotic behavior, and I am, I gotta admit, very shocked that we didn't see her chop Herschel's toe off. But I don't think that we have seen everything here. I really don't. I think this episode has given us a portion of what happened, because we see her, she kind of lets the door open for him, and then Herschel goes out there and he kills some walkers. She helps him, she saves his life, which she obviously planted that whole thing on him.
Yeah.
And then she brings him into this room. They go up this like elevator, which I thought was pretty cool. And basically you've got them, they're kind of in this room. She's kind of like, you know, making him draw the city and stuff. And you see that same view that he's been drawing this entire time. So that was kind of interesting, okay? I mean, you got Darlene from Ozark telling you to draw something. You may want to freaking draw something, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy though, man. Like I said, I still feel like there's more to it, but so far from what I'm seeing here, Herschel's liking this, and Herschel's into this whole thing, and we know that she chops his toe off, yet we haven't seen that yet. So there's obviously more to this story. There's obviously more going on.
Do we know that
so
she
I'll
chopped
just
the
kinda leave it
toe
at
off, or
this.
if it
So
was the
far,
crow
what
act?
we've seen,
Yeah.
it's adding up. I'll
But
say
you
this,
have
it's
to tell
definitely
me if the
adding
crow
up.
gave it to her.
Yeah.
The Donna is continuing to kind of present the fact that she is a pretty intimidating threat on her own. I mean, you wouldn't think it while looking at her. No offense, she's an old, you know, older woman. But when you actually see the mental manipulation that she's doing on this child, and I'm sure he's not the only one, you're kind of like, okay, this is some frigged up stuff, man. So I thought that was awesome. Now, we also have this stuff with Negan and Croat. You got like a sequence where Croat's like, listen, Negan, like, I know you spared that kid intentionally on the boat, but don't worry, you won't have to be the one that kills the kid. I'm like, what? And you're implying you will? You know what I mean? You crazy frigger with one ear? My God, no wonder you can't frickin' respond to stuff correctly. You sound like a psycho. You got one ear there, bud. Seriously, this guy's frigged in the head, man. I gotta say. Croat is honestly one of the most screwed up characters we've seen in a hot minute. He's like, oh yeah, Negan. Yeah, it's alright, man. If you don't want to do it, we'll do it for you, you know? It's like, no, nobody do it, you know? So, yeah, no, Croat's insane. And then you've got him, like, eating, like, this, like, pate and stuff in, like, the middle of the friggin' street and stuff. You got Negan that goes with
Looks like a
the
fucking
most
date, too.
Morgan
Looks
Jones
like they were on a
looking
date.
dude I've ever seen in my entire life. I gotta be honest. I've never seen somebody look that crazy. Honestly, like, you got Morgan with, like, the spear and stuff like that, the long trench coat. I'm like, okay, this just looks like Morgan to me. But anyway, you got Negan that goes with Morgan 2.0. Almost no Morgan 2.0. I guess they really call him Waylon. And Negan and Waylon basically kind of go through this, like, thing or whatever. He asks him why the mainlander crossed the river. And he's like, why? And he's like, they did, you know? And then they make it through, basically, they go through, like, this, you know, kind of like tunnel of walkers and stuff, kind of trapped in vines. Thought that was a cool set piece, I like that. And then, obviously, Negan kind of leaves him for dead. He forces the walkers on him, and he's like, yeah, screw you, man. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not rolling with y'all, you know? Any opportunity you can get to kill somebody from the barrage, it looks like Negan is going to do it. So that was badass. That was gangster from Negan. I like that. And then, obviously, he goes back to the Croat. You got Croat that's listening to his frickin' whatever kind of music he was listening to. He's like singing along and stuff. Negan comes back, tells him that Waylon didn't make it, but Croat notices the blood on his hands, and then he's like, oh, okay, wait a friggin' minute. You know what I mean? He's like, wait a minute. So yeah, that was interesting as well too. That was a pretty crazy scene. Now, we also have the scenes with Maggie's crew. Now, this is a really cool thing. We get to see right away early on in the episode, they're in Central Park, which is like overgrown. That is a really cool setting. We get to see like an overgrown Central Park in the apocalypse. I mean, that is so cool. That is so awesome. Like, again, it's a small detail, but it's so awesome. And you got, you know, Armstrong is like, oh
cool.
yeah, you know, this sure looks different from when I was a kid, you know. And I'm like, yeah, you probably would have been pretty young, you know, considering. So, yeah, very interesting. But anyway, you got the overgrown Central Park. Really like that detail there. You've got Maggie's crew, of course. They're going through this like big field to get, you know, through. And this was terrifying. You have like some walkers that are like grabbing at some of their feet. and like murdering some of these people. You got walkers like eating some of the New Babylon members alive. Maggie gets separated from Herschel, and Jenny drops her bag, which Herschel grabs, and then they kind of make their way through. I gotta say, man, this is terrifying. You know, like, one of the things I always criticize about modern day Walking Dead is that the walkers are not scary. The walkers never are an intimidating thing. This episode, I really like that they show that you could be looking at the wrong direction, or you could be like, you gotta keep your head on a swivel. Right out of the gate, you can get a walker that comes up behind you, eats your face, and you're done. You know what I mean? And I like that danger that this episode brought. Yeah, it's red shirts, but I still like that they showed that with the walkers. I think that's a massive highlight for me this episode, is that the walkers were actually a plot of the story. And that's cool. I like that. I think that's really interesting. Now, we've also got this massive new group that basically, one of the women finds Herschel. She finds him. She kind of doesn't speak at first. That's like a theme in this show. Nobody speaks, I guess. But again, like, this is something I think is very interesting, this tribe that they run into, because this is something that you would see all these years in the apocalypse. You know, you're 17 years in. It's not like you're in the first year or two where people are cruel and they take your stuff and that's the end of it. No, like, you know, you actually got to think about this for a minute, you know? If you're 17 years in the apocalypse, you are not going to be mentally all perfectly fine, you know what I mean? Unless you've lived in an existing community like Maggie's crew or Rick's crew, you know, in Alexandria or in the Bricks or whatever, you're going to get people that act like this, you know what I mean? I mean, look at Rick's crew back in season 5 of the original show, you know? They were losing their minds out on the road. If Aaron didn't find them, they would have lost their minds. You can tell. And that is kind of what we're seeing here is, you know, some groups, they don't have it as lucky as other groups. So you have these things that they're doing, and you're like, man, are these people crazy? And it's like, yeah, they probably are, but, you know, it's funny, they don't even mean any harm. You know, they're just there. They're just keeping to themselves. And that's exactly what this tribe is like. You know, they don't want to be bothered. They don't want to be, you know, involved in anything. They've, you know, been hidden this entire time. And this entire episode, you kind of see these walkers with their hearts cut out. You're kind of wondering, okay, what's going on there? Well, you get a pretty interesting interaction in this episode where you get this Morgan dude that's actually Wayland. He's revealed to be alive, even after
Morgan dude. That's funny.
And he runs into Herschel that got separated from the crew,
situation.
Right?
I didn't even think about
Herschel
that.
faces off against him. He points a gun in his face. He doesn't shoot him before Negan gets a chance to drive the spear through the back of him, right through his body, and Negan and Herschel have a face-off. Now, Herschel, you can kind of tell, like, I kind of got this vibe pretty much right away, is that Herschel, he doesn't shoot Negan, he shoots next to him. The vibe I'm getting, and I've said this from the beginning, Herschel doesn't even care about Negan. He just wants him gone, and that's the end of the story. He just wants Negan gone. But I must admit, I didn't expect these two to actually even see each other this episode, so that's very interesting. Very, very interesting. And, well, in terms of what we saw, I mean, it was very crazy. You got, you know, the girl, she gets, you know, of course, stabbed. They bring her back, and then, unfortunately, she doesn't make it. You got the tribe that kind of stands over her. You know, it's one of their own, so they're kind of sad about it. One of their own gets killed by the stupid Barazi man, you know what I mean? And Negan runs away back to the Croat and lies to him about everything that happened. But, you know, you got this crew, basically, they start, like, humming and stuff, and I was like, what the frick is going on here? Like, I was like, what? You know? And then they start taking the heart out and stuff, and then they're kind of standing over. You got like Maggie, and you know, you got all of them kind of standing there. You got like Colonel Lucia, she's like, what? You know? And then they're kind of just standing there, and they cut the heart out, and then they kind of release her out into the dead, and then that's, you know, kind of that. So this tribe is an interesting concept. It's a very interesting thing.
Are we still alive?
I did enjoy them. Yeah. I thought they were kind of a unique concept, and I thought they were, you know, an interesting, you know, idea, but a hell of a lot better than anything I've seen Daryl do with the freaking Greenland rapists and freaking all the other BS that they did last season. I'm glad that they didn't do that, at least. You know, this is a group that actually survives on their own and actually handles their own, and you know, they have their own way of doing things. You know what I mean? And it's I don't know, it's very realistic, I would say. So yeah, I like that. And in terms of everything, I mean, we had badass Negan this episode. Maggie's great. Herschel was the standout. Herschel was my favorite character this episode. And Croat, man, you gotta love Croat. Listening to his Croatian crap like that. I mean, you just never know what you're gonna get with this guy. You know, yeah, it was a great episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So, yeah, perfect 10. It was great. Honestly, I loved loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I thought
Another
they did a
10,
great
right out
job
of the
with
book.
it. And I'll be
I
looking
think
forward to
every
seeing
episode
Brutal
this
next week
season's
because I think
gonna
we're
get
going
a
to
10.
get that as well too. Personal
See how
best,
consistent stays with me, Dan.
I think that
10-10.
kid is mentally just gone.
10-10.
So we'll see, man. We'll see how far they're going to take this commercial thing. It's getting pretty crazy. It's getting pretty grim. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, guys, and you enjoy videos like this, guys, make sure to click subscribe if you miss any of the
I'm
videos.
happy he's giving it episode
on
10.
Dan's official.
Hey, I gave it an 8.5.
Also,
Still things
for videos
consistent.
of Walking Dead
Great.
City.
I'm loving it.
Guys, since he's,
I give it a 7.5. I ain't gonna change for me, but you know, honestly, if he sees a 10, that's it. That's good.
I respect it.
That's good. I don't have any
He's
problem
loving
with
it.
giving it a 10.
He don't care. If he loves it, he loves it.
That's
He
what
don't
I'm
give
saying. I really don't care. That's. I mean, if he's liking it, that's all that matters.
Damn straight.
For him, all that matters. He likes it. I like it too, so.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
People
I
say,
love
well,
it.
then you hear some people, well, you might be biased. I don't think he's biased. I don't think he's biased. I think he loves The Walking Dead.
Yep.
And so I think his.
Yeah, Dead Series has 210,000. Yeah, it's incorrect. You're wrong on that number. It's not 210,000. It was actually wherever, and even Dan admits that he was wrong with those numbers before. Wherever he got those numbers, it was incorrect. It was actually 380,000 or 390,000. The second episode got 280,000 or 290,000, so it dropped 100K.
Who cares about the ratings? That's just
But-
fucking cable.
But again,
That's just cable.
as I stated before, these are cable ratings. Majority people do not have cable.
That's what I'm
Cable
saying.
is
It's a
fucking
rat's ass.
expensive. Okay?
It gives a rat's ass about the cable
Literally,
ratings.
it is
I don't
expensive. Okay? It is. And even I don't want to. Unfortunately, I'm paying for my DirecTV again, and even I don't want to pay for that. It's $100 freaking dollars. It's not, and I don't even use it. You know what I mean? So I'm.
Get rid of it.
You know, but when I cancel it though, it's $300 to cancel it. That's the shitty part. And that's why I've been kind of just pausing it. But one of these days I plan to cancel it because I don't use it. It's a waste of fucking money.
So
It really is.
Wasting $100.
So-
I would have wasted $300
Seeing
one time to
these
get rid of
lower
it.
ratings is not a shock. You know, it really isn't. Because even the HBO ratings are not that high either. They're not. Last
but
of
more
Us.
people would have HBO over
Right,
AMC any day.
Right. But the HBO ratings have even dropped for The Last of Us.
No, but no.
300K.
I mean, your people are sitting there going, "Well, The Walking Dead is the lowest. Dead City's the lowest rated Walking Dead show ever." And I said, "You might be wrong. They don't release streaming numbers,
No, they do not.
so don't fucking tell me I know the ratings for streaming. You don't.
No, you don't.
AMC knows, not
Right.
you."
And from what I've seen, their numbers, they said they're still over 10 million plus subscribers. So that's,
But that's even if 10 million of the people are watching Walking
well, yeah.
Dead.
Do I think all 10 million?
I
Probably
say
not.
more than half.
No,
I say more than half.
but I'm sure you have a couple million
no,
at least.
more than a couple million.
Yeah.
I see more than half.
Yeah, I'm sure. And they're
I'd
not
say
going to say
700
anything. Why would they
probably
say
probably
something?
7 million.
They don't care to say anything. Them renewing the season is telling you that it's
They
doing good
didn't
enough.
renew. They didn't renew Dead City yet.
They did. They
What?
did. They confirmed it a while ago. They said season 3 is confirmed.
No,
They did.
no, they didn't.
You can go on Dance. He made a video about it saying season 3 was confirmed.
I don't think it was, but no. I'm gonna look it up myself before. I'll look it up, but I don't think it was. So. Yeah, there. I don't give a fuck.
Gets it all new right there. All new show.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. No, but no. They've talked about. He said, Eli Jordan said this is his final season. They didn't mean they confirmed it.
I mean, that's pretty much confirming it. Though.
I'll wait till fucking the official.
And I think I
announcement.
saw it on social media that they said they confirmed season 3. I came across it at one point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna trust nothing just because of the showrunner. I saw that a while ago.
Yes, The Walking Dead Dead City is confirmed for season 3.
It didn't
with a new showrunner named Seth Hoffer. There is also
I haven't
speculation
seen
about
that.
at least 2 more seasons after season 2.
Where did you find that?
Literally search it up on Google.
Well, don't trust everything Google says either. See, I'm gonna look quick. See, I don't know. I'm on fucking Wikipedia. They haven't even told me.
Walking Dead Wiki also says the same thing. Season 3.
No, that's more likely. But I'm not.
Season 3 is an upcoming season of AMC's Walking Dead City. Seth
I don't know
Hoffman.
why I ain't so fucking saying on Wikipedia then.
I don't know. Sometimes they don't release it.
Well,
Sometimes they just pop it out there. I don't know. It's weird.
no, I didn't say he was lying. I just said
No.
They announced that a while ago, and I was like, they just started talking about potentially having a new showrunner. They didn't. I didn't think they confirmed it.
Oh my. Can you guess what Death Walker gave episode 6?
10 out of 10. Am I right?
Fucking Christ. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I can't help but laugh at it. That shit's funny.
Oh, they pretty much confirmed 2 more seasons of Dead City.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
See, I don't know this. I don't know. I hope the new showrunner does a good job.
That one I'm iffy about.
That's why I'm more nervous for Dead City Season 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's a new showrunner. From the track
So-
record on Walking Dead with them getting a new showrunner.
Yeah, that could be iffy, man. That could be very
Well, I
iffy.
mean, sure, he's had a couple new showrunners. A couple of them did a good job. I say, yeah.
That could be iffy.
But this
That
is a
one.
guy that never did Walking Dead either. So I mean, like, he isn't even.
Actually,
been
I
on-
heard this guy did do some episodes.
of Dead City.
No, well, not Dead City.
That's
Not
the
that I know.
fucking problem.
Not that I know of. Of the main show, yes. But not,
Again,
not Dead City.
but I care more. Get somebody that worked
But that
on.
doesn't decide the fact that I'm still concerned.
Angela Kang taking over for showrunner was fine.
Right.
She is a better writer for the main series since season 2.
Yeah.
And then she was co-executive producer for seasons 5, 6, 7, 8 with Scott and Gimple. So not go
But again,
but-
going back on the on those cable ratings. I mean, yeah, people
Fuck
that
cable
pe-
ratings.
people that make a big deal about it, you gotta stop. It's not the main fucking source that they're getting.
What you
It
think
really
is it still 2016 to you people? Where cable ratings matter?
It really
They
is.
don't matter.
It really isn't. It doesn't give you the full line of source of how many
Unless if
people.
your show is only on fucking cable, then
Right.
that matters.
Right.
If your show's on streaming as well,
Yeah.
cable views, who fucking cares?
Because why do you think HBO is bragging about the numbers with The Last of Us? They're not bragging about the cable numbers. That's not the numbers they're
They're
bragging
bragging about Max.
They're bragging about the Max viewers. That's where they're really getting the viewers. Because if you look at the cable viewers for Last of Us, it's below 1 million. It doesn't even hit 1 million.
Well, even the first season didn't hit 1 million.
I heard it got over 1 million.
Yeah,
But
for a couple episodes.
for a couple episodes, yeah. I think it hit like 2 or something like that. Or it gets a couple.
What people don't know about cable viewers,
But
they
season-
watch a big episode
Yeah.
and then they leave. That's how even The Walking Dead, everyone says, The Walking Dead consistently got 17 million. No, it didn't.
It did not. It did not.
It only got for a big premiere and a finale.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. Every other episode might have got 10 million, 8
Yeah.
million.
I think it averaged about 11 or 12. That's what it kind of, did the little jumpity jump. But
People go,
no,
yeah.
but season 2 does not even hit 1 million. I've looked at the numbers. It doesn't
But
even
more
hit
people
1 million.
quit cable
The
10
first
years ago.
episode got 965,000, and then the second episode, right when Joe got killed, it dropped 300K.
The 300K?
300K. It dropped down to 600,000.
Oh, I thought you were trying to drop all the way to 300K. I was like,
No,
that's
it
a
dropped
massive
300K.
drop. That's a
300
massive
people.
drop.
300,000 people said
1,000.
adios. That's what they did. 300,000 said adios, amigos.
No, but that's normal for cable viewership.
You know.
No, I wonder what it's going to get for the finale on cable, because you bet you a lot of people are going to come back.
Yeah.
They leave. This is what they'll do. They'll watch a premiere and then they'll go wait to the finale.
Yeah.
And they go, why did they do that? They do that because they fucking just want big, cool shit. They don't.
Yeah.
Even the fucking first episode of Last was just that fucking good.
Yeah.
That's probably why they left. Like, what the fuck is happening?
That's
That
probably
premiere
why they
was
did.
boring as fuck.
Yeah.
So Dead City's getting a season 3. I hope it's good.
Yeah, that's honestly all I hope. So that's good.
See, people say, well, you said Angela Kang becoming a showrunner was fine. Yeah, but she's been a writer.
Yeah, that's the worst I've ever seen. Well, you know, again, it's been, look how long the universe has been on, though. That's another thing you gotta look at.
Who's talking about this?
Oh, Dead Walker, as you can suspect.
Dead Walker. Who fucking cares about the cable viewership? It don't matter. It's dead.
But the other thing you do gotta look at, too, though, is it has been on for this long. So what do you expect? I mean, do you really expect it to still get, like, very fucking good numbers?
No, I still think it gets good numbers.
Well, but I'm meaning on cable, though. I'm meaning on cable. Just looking at cables directly.
It probably gets the same amount of views as season 7, 8 does. God.
Yeah.
I mean, if let's say you said they got AMC Plus, they said has 10 million.
Roughly, yeah, 9 or 10.
All right, let's assume more than half the people that have AMC Plus are watching Walking Dead. Yeah, that's like 700. That's like 7 million.
Yeah.
And I'm talking just streaming.
Yeah.
Plus what you get on cable.
Right.
They're fine.
Yeah, they're doing great.
They're fine.
I mean, they would have to be, because honestly, I mean, if you look at the budget with these episodes, they're fucking expensive. Roughly. I mean, the locations are filming. You know.
No, where did season 2 film?
Well, it filmed in a less cheaper place, but I mean, season
First season filmed in New York. Season 2
yeah.
filmed in Maryland.
Maryland, yeah. So not as expensive, but still expensive.
Season 3, I think, is filming in the same area.
Same area, yeah.
Honestly, I'm more excited for season 3. I'm excited for 3.
Or you look at Daryl Dixon. I'm sure that one's expensive because you're in a different country. That one's expensive for sure.
No, where are they filming in Spain?
Well, yeah.
If it's in a big city like Barcelona, then it would be expensive. If it's in the middle of fucking nowhere, then no.
Right.
See, that's what people need to understand. They go, filming in cities are expensive. No, it depends if you get a good tax cut.
Yeah, I'm sure the ones where the big cities or the big buildings and stuff like that. I'm sure that's.
That's if Daryl Dixon does a big city in
right.
season 3.
Yeah. But they are more high budget episodes. Not a question.
No, it's about normal for a show now.
About normal.
Most shows cost now about 14 million.
Or
14 million is about normal, so it ends up at about 80 million. That's about normal for a show now. It ain't fucking what it used to be. 3 million an episode, $1 million an episode.
Sure.
That era is pretty much over.
Yeah.
Unless if it's a fucking 22 episode cheap show.
Yeah.
Then they will get that. But no, an action 8 episode, 6 episode season, that is long gone. I don't even think this season cost 14 million per episode. I bet you it's about 10 million because they're filming in Maryland.
That's true.
A big chunk of that budget had to be for the filming locations for filming in New York.
Right. Yeah.
Now it films in the middle of nowhere, has their own set.
Yeah.
It's probably a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
It's like House of the Dragon season 2 costs less than the first season.
Yeah.
Because they didn't film on sets, locations.
Sure.
First season they filmed in a castle. Second season they built a castle as a set.
Right.
So that's cheaper.
Sure.
That's what people need to understand. People think shooting on location is better, but it's more expensive.
Right.
Especially if it's in a big city, it's a.
Yeah, it's going to be more pricey.
So I'll say, I don't know, that showrunner does a good job.
Yeah, that's really the only fear, honestly. And how season 2 ends to set up for that season. Really, That's a curiosity on that one that I'm curious.
See, that's the thing though. People say getting a new showrunner is good. I'm not saying it's bad. People say
I don't
it's-
necessarily say it's good.
I don't say it's good. Either. I'll wait and see.
It's kind of like it's a toss up. It could be good. It could be bad. You know.
People would
In
bring
Fear's case, bad.
No, I think they could have gotten a good showrunner if they tried.
Well, no, I'm saying how the way it played out. I'm saying it was bad.
That's because they hired a fucking shit team. That's what it was. That's the difference.
That's what I'm saying. In Fear's case, it was bad.
Angela King taking over as showrunner. That was good. She's been around since her and Scott M. Gimple started at the same time.
Right.
And she was a co-producer, not showrunner, since season 5.
Right.
So, because she's been a producer on that series for a long time.
Yeah.
She was Scott M. Gimple's right-hand person.
Yeah.
So she took the reins. That was okay.
Heck yeah.
Then there's other times like Glenn Mazzara. He never should have been a producer on Walking Dead. Showrunner.
Right.
The best Walking Dead showrunner, Scott M. Gimple. Easily, Scott M. Gimple's the best showrunner.
Sure.
Yeah, because every season with him, even 7 and 8.
Yeah, so he says rightly, so it's just not that good.
What wasn't that good?
He just said he's just saying it's obviously said 210,000. That's the worst I've ever seen it. Rightly, so it's just not that good.
He's just a hater. I've noticed that about him for a while.
I really don't need all these seasons of these spinoffs, man. That's the thing. Well, that I can somewhat agree with.
I can agree with it. I think the Walking Dead universe should end in a couple
I'm not gonna
years.
knock you down that same, but you know.
That Walker, that's one thing me and you do agree on. I think, honestly, give us one more season of Dead City and then fucking cancel.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the Walking Dead needs to take a break. I'm not saying even this season is good.
Yeah.
But I think we do need a break.
Right. For sure.
For a while. But knowing AMC, that ain't gonna fucking happen.
No.
So, I mean, you gotta fucking accept it at this point.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
just
at this
stop
point you
watching. Or just stop watching.
Yeah, then
Your two options.
see where it goes, and there you go. You know.
That's pretty much what I came into Walking Dead. I don't expect greatness no more. I just expect, let me see what I get.
Right.
At this point.
Yeah, that's what he freaking. Yeah. That's what he said. Last I might have to give it a 10 out of 10. I don't know what got me with the emotion.
No, he fucking saw Pedro Pascal and he instantly 10 out of 10.
Really good set out for Joel in a way. Oh, Jesus gravity.
He saw that derpy mustache. 10 out of 10.
Oh, man.
I know him. But he gave episode 5 and 9. So I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. Ain't no fucking shot.
You know what? I'm actually curious on Dom's rating real quick because I'm actually curious how high he gave it.
He gave this a... What did he give this? A 10 out of 10?
Yeah, that's pretty...
I don't know how you can get this a 10, but...
Okay.
What do you give it?
A 9.
So you... Doug Walker liked it more than The Last of Us simp, Dom.
I'm concerned about you, Dan Walker.
What did you give this episode of Dead City?
He gave it an 8.
Is everything okay over there? like, I don't know how he's liking Last of Us Season 2 more than Dead City. That just, to me, boggles my mind.
Yeah, that's crazy, honestly. That is crazy. Because even Jerry Takes, the one that I usually would be like, he's a hater, is actually kind of okay. He's kind of.
I think he just hates Daryl Dixon.
I think so. I think that might be. Instead of that, or I think it was kind of like you with The Ones Who Live that really hurt his liking of the franchise, which I can understand. Which I get that, and I don't knock that.
The
really
ones who
don't.
I'll
Because he
explain
was
it.
very pissed about that one. That really put a sour taste.
The Ones Who Live, you know what that show reminds me of? And he said it too, and I agree with him. It really reminds me of the final season of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Where it just ends in such a way where you're just like, fuck.
Right.
I wasted all this time.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm being honest. Like, you wasted fucking years, or even me, months of my life watching that show.
Yeah.
You leave that show, you're like, I like it as a whole, but damn. That
Right.
ending was so fucking bad. I feel like I wasted my fucking time. And it's
Yeah.
just that couple seconds, you're just like, fucking, it really pissed me off.
Right.
That's what The Ones Who Live did to me.
Yeah.
And I was hoping
and I
Daryl
don't
Dixon,
know.
I was hoping Daryl Dixon would bring me back to the love of Walking Dead.
Right.
And it fucking didn't.
Yeah.
It was mid.
Right. And that's understandable.
Dead City's bringing it back.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know why. I think it's because what I'm getting on Dead City, Daryl Dixon really, like, the first season,
Kind of set a bar.
and it was, like, I liked the villain.
Yeah. And then
They
it just
did
kind of
fucking
was a
nothing
letdown.
with her.
It's kind of like a
They
letdown.
did nothing with her.
Which, yeah. I thought the death was good, but yeah, it was kind of a letdown. I won't lie.
They did nothing with her the whole fucking season. It was all about,
Yeah.
I get to go to with the fucking cult. They did everything with the season was that fucking cult.
Right.
I'm just like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And I just thought he was kind of crazy with some of the episodes that he
Oh,
thought,
season
like
2.
episode 5, like he thought was better, which I was like, okay.
I like that less than episode 4.
Right. Yeah.
I think the problem I have with Daryl Dixon, even the first season, they do a lot of wasting time moments.
Yeah.
Like with that old married couple.
Yeah.
That's a waste of fucking time.
Oh yeah.
One thing I like Dead City, even the first season, it moves.
Right.
You're not just, it doesn't
It's
feel
not a
like
fast pace.
it means like the episodes are short, but they don't feel short. They feel perfect.
Right.
Episode lengths of Dead City feel perfect.
Right. Exactly.
Daryl Dixon, sometimes episodes fucking drag.
Yeah.
The Ones Who Live, I think, is the worst for dragging. That series just dragged.
Yeah.
Especially 4 and 5.
Right.
Fucking drag.
Oh yeah.
So fucking 6 just feels like a speed run.
Kind of like episode 9 of The Last of Us, of season 1. Just it speeds through the whole fucking thing.
Because Last of Us.
It kind of it
I
speeds
think
through
the
it.
difference with
Because remember that finale was only 43 fucking minutes or 44, 45, whatever it was.
Episode 8 was a good episode of The Last of Us.
It was, yeah.
But then you get friggin'
9, and then it just fucking zooms right through it.
No, episode 7 Last of Us was slow.
Yeah.
Drag.
Yeah.
Oh, The Ones Who Live, I honestly think it's worse than Last of Us season 1.
Right.
And I'll tell you why. The last
Well, I
two,
agree.
4 and 5 fucking drag.
Right.
I think just The Ones Who Live, it friggin' is disappointing.
Yeah. Because it sets such a high bar.
The
and
first 2
crashes.
episodes were so, no, I'll say it, first 3
Yeah.
really were great. And the pacing was good, and then you got fucking 4 and 5 that just drag.
Right.
Then you got 6.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm like, what the fuck? We're done with the Commonwealth right now?
Yeah.
That's really what, again, and I feel like, that's why I don't think Jerry Takes is just a hater. I think
No.
The Ones Who Live pissed him off so badly.
Yeah.
I think Daryl Dixon comes out, and it's mid.
Right.
So he's already pissed at Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Plus you're getting a mid-season.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Daryl Dixon season 2 is good.
Right.
but you're already mad. It was like me with Game of Thrones. If they released House of the Dragon a couple of days after, I would have said, fuck this show. Again, that's the problem. Daryl Dixon came out right after The Ones Who Live. They should have gave us a year.
Yeah.
After that fucking finale, when we were all fucking pissed.
Yep.
Just so we could fucking breathe for a minute. But when they released Daryl Dixon, I think a lot of fans like me and him were already fucking tired of Walking Dead.
Right.
The Ones Who Live really pissed us off.
Yeah.
They were just like, whatever. People said, I hate Daryl Dixon. I don't hate it. It's just...
No. No, I enjoyed the season. I just think that there's some big letdowns and there's some disappointment.
That's why I said last year for
That's
The Walking Dead is the
irritating.
biggest fucking letdown The Walking
It's
Dead had in a
irritating
couple
for
years.
sure, but I mean I still like it.
2024 is The Walking Dead's like worst year in
Yeah,
a couple of years.
for sure.
We almost had both mid shows.
Right.
It was in 2023 you had Fear. Yeah, but then you had two good shows.
Right.
Dead City and Daryl Dixon. I could be alright with Fear.
Yeah.
Then you get fucking last year, you got two shows.
Yeah, because Jerry Tate's is totally different spectrum with Dead City. Totally different. He's liking it.
I think it's because we've had such. I think the break between.
He's
Ones Who
actually
Live-
liking it, and it's actually, you know what? You're actually getting me to watch your reviews again. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll watch your
I do
take.
think that's the thing.
I'll watch
though.
your take.
I think
You
it's
know,
because
I'll
we've had
hear
over-
what you have to say because you're decent. You're all right.
I honestly, I think he's right in this. I think it's that year break between The Ones Who Live finale
Yeah.
over and then his premiere. It was over a year.
And he's still giving the critiques, which I'm respecting the
You know, you have
critiques.
to critique.
You know, but he also likes the aspect of what Dead City's giving, and I'm
Because
like,
it's good.
I agree,
It's
and I'm agreeing with
good.
it.
It's
And he's
good.
like, it's pretty dang good, you know. And then there's The Last of Us, and he hasn't been reviewing every episode, mind you. He stopped. You know, that doesn't mean he didn't watch them. He still watched them, but like he said, he waited for episode 5 because he had nothing to say. He didn't have anything great to say. He was like, what do I say? Nothing really happened. The
honestly-
story kind of just stalled.
I think a lot of Walking Dead fans, I think they get mad at people like me because
And that's why he didn't have a review until episode 5, and then he kind of complained.
The Ones Who Live.
For episode 5.
The Ones Who Live. All right, you like since season 9.
Yeah.
Who are the main? Oh, they're getting an endgame level event. We're gonna get a crossover event with them, our group versus CRM.
Yeah.
They built even Scott and Gimple fucking was building up that hype than just to fucking do that.
Oh yeah.
Scott and Gimple for that. I don't mean it to. He's a fucking moron.
He is.
Yeah, you can't say he's a fucking genius. If you think that, you're a fucking just like him.
Yeah.
Fucking moronic.
Yeah, for real.
He should be fired as chief content creative officer because he can do it. That's been proven to me more than once. Why do they need a chief content creative officer? I don't understand that. None of the shows are going to cross over. That's been fucking proven to me.
Right. I'm
starting to hear people saying, well, we're going to get a big crossover. Get him Gimple said. Scott
Right.
Gimple is a fucking dumb phony.
Right.
He was, I'll say, no, I can't say that. He's a good showrunner. But he ain't a chief content creative officer. That's two fucking different roles. Chief content creative officer, you have to care about the universe. He cares about characters.
I can't help but laugh at his 10 out of 10. And then I think of Dan's reviews, 6.5 out of 10.
Very opposite.
Very opposite, yes. And that's kind of making me think, like, I might agree with Dan, maybe, or maybe I might be like a 7, maybe.
Or he might even be lower.
Maybe. I might say it's mid again. I don't know. I mean, Joel, Pedro Pascal's Joel, he's fine. Okay? But you, Dead Walker, emotional, you're on crack. I'm sorry.
No,
You
let's
are.
just... No.
I mean, if you think that,
I don't want to hear. I don't want to talk about Last of Us.
then, you know,
This is a Dead City reaction. Let's keep it on Walking Dead.
then hey, all power to you. I'm just, I'm not attached. I'm really not. I'm
I
sorry.
don't fucking care about last month.
You know,
Please, I don't worry.
I'm just saying. I'm not attached, bro. The mid acting is why I'm not attached.
But this is my thing though. Scott M. Gimple is a good showrunner.
Yeah.
Because he cares about characters, which is good as a showrunner. As a chief content creative officer, you have to care about the lore. You have to care about the universe. And I'm not sorry to say this. That's not Scott M. Gimple.
Right.
He doesn't. Again, he can't run a universe.
No.
He doesn't have it in him.
No.
He wants to make good characters. That's fine, and I respect you on that. Then be the showrunner.
Right.
Don't be a fucking chief content creative officer where you have to care about every show.
Right.
Because you can't do that. It's been proven to me.
Exactly.
So that's hating it. No, I'm not hating on Scott Gimple. I think he's.
Right.
I think there's
Yeah.
some people that have it in them.
Yeah, Dan Walker goes. Yeah, Daredevil Dixon season 2 is just dumb in retrospect.
I agree with him.
It's like EA with more badass Daryl, but that's all I can really give it.
That's all it is. You get badass
Daryl storyline
moments.
was ridiculous.
Yep.
And then they just killed off everyone fast to prepare for Spain.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that one I agree with. Yeah.
No, I agree with everything. The only thing Daryl Dixon had was badass Daryl moments. Other than that, you really had nothing.
I didn't really hate the Carol storyline though. I mean, there was parts where they were like, eh.
Why didn't they do this though?
I didn't really hate it though.
Why didn't they do this? Because she wasn't in the first season. Why don't they just have Carol meet up with Daryl at the end of the season? And keep the whole season focused on Daryl. Because she wasn't in France in the first season.
Right.
So she goes there just to leave to go to Spain. That just makes no fucking sense.
Definitely curious what you're taking. Yeah, see, because that's his newest video for Last of Us, falling off a cliff. See, but then he much better. You know, that's episode 2, and then that was if you don't. Oh yeah, that's a different video. And he thought that episode felt like a fan. You know, pretty good. And that was which was episode 2. So he stopped reviewing it after episode 2. Because that was a good episode. Yeah, and then this is finally after episode 5. So this kind of tells you that, yeah, the story, it just wasn't great for Last of Us. To the point where he just didn't have anything to say.
You know the one thing I'm liking? At least he ain't hating on Dead City.
No, it's not really
I
hating
think his
on it.
problem with me and him, I think we both had the same problem with Daryl Dixon. I think I would have accepted a mid-Daryl Dixon season if the ones who lived did not fucking piss me off and irritate me the way it did.
Yeah.
No, I still probably wouldn't like it. I'm gonna be honest. I still wouldn't like it.
Oh, yeah.
And I even sometimes fucking regret giving it that 7. That much that season really pissed me off.
What did I give it? An 8.5? I think that's what I gave it. Or an 8. It was either that or an 8. I was pretty much with Dan, because he gave it an 8.
Scott M. Gimple fucking shot himself in the foot with how he ended The Ones Who Live. When she was the fucking showrunner of.
He and Tam were in pretty much the same boat on that one.
When she was the fucking showrunner of.
Which he gave his critiques, and I agree with him.
His critiques are fine. I think it's.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's a Walking Dead fan, so I think. Can I say I believe he might be a little bit biased on some stuff?
I'm biased, yeah.
Yeah, but.
Well, yeah, he's a Negan fan, so yeah, he
No, I'm not talking about. No, I'm saying with Daryl Dixon season 2.
Oh, yeah.
Why he gives it an 8.5.
No, he gave it an 8.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think knowing most people, if you're not a fan of Walking Dead, I believe, I'm not saying to hate on Dan, because I don't hate on Dan. I think he's a good, I think his reviews are fair. I think he gives something, I think he's a Walking Dead fan, so he's a little more biased.
Yeah.
Which, that's fine.
Right.
I'm not saying his reviews are phony or nothing. No, I think they're honest to him.
Yeah.
But then I think there's other people like Make a Path Presents. Why are you still watching if you don't like what you're getting?
Yeah.
That's my thing with him.
He's part of the viewer count. Actually, he's subscribed to AMC Plus.
Again, I try to be nice though, but like, you're not liking Dead City. You didn't like Daryl Dixon. You didn't like The Ones Who Live. You didn't like Dead City Daryl Dixon season 1.
I've not watched his Daryl. I've not watched his Ones Who Live. I actually have not watched those. I just started watching his Last of Us.
Yeah, you didn't like Daryl Dixon season 1. I remember that.
Yeah.
But why? But then why are you still watching?
And I've been respecting him in some aspects, though. Honestly.
See, this is something I never understand. Why do
More on
people,
The Last of Us, of course.
why do people keep watching a show they don't like?
I'm not really too sure.
Especially when he's hating on it too.
Yeah. I think the reason why he keeps going is because they keep wanting him to keep going.
But still,
It's his fan base. It's the people that do keep watching. They do like hearing what he has to say.
But I don't like those people because I mean you're part of the problem. I mean you're
You are part of the problem. Yeah.
because you're keeping the show going that you don't like.
It's a tit for a tat, I guess. It's kind of funny when you look at it that way.
But even Dan isn't hating on Last of Us, what I've seen.
No.
He's not
No,
enjoying
except
it.
the last episode, he gave it a 4. If you guys are curious, he
That's
gave it
still
a
not hating.
4
That's
out of
still not
10.
hating.
That's the lowest rating he's gave the entire season, which is crazy. And even I was shocked when he gave it. I was like, oh.
But you give it about the same too.
I was laughing. I gave it a 5. I thought it
That's
was
still about a 4.
Yeah, it's mid.
Close enough.
It's mid. It's half decent, half
When you
not.
think it's mid, he thinks he doesn't like it.
No, he hated it. He couldn't stand
No, I
Bella.
think a 4 is not hating.
Oh, he. the way he's hated fucking Bella Ramsey in that episode.
No, but if you give an episode a 4 in my rating scale, it means you don't like it.
Right.
I think if it's anything higher than a 2, you don't like.
Right.
1 and 2 is fuck this shit. I hate it.
Yeah. I think he gave some of those episodes for freaking Fear. It was either Fear or freaking.
No, he gave Alicia's final episode of Fear a 0 out of 10.
I remember that.
I think that's his only 0 he's ever given.
I laughed my ass off. That shit was
He
funny.
liked nothing. He didn't even like the look. He didn't like any ounce of that episode.
That's a shit episode.
If you know
That made me
what,
hate that.
I agree with him. I give it about a 0 too.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I think I give it a 0.
Yeah.
See, and Dan, I'm gonna tell you this though.
That episode.
You know, Dan, I'm gonna tell you this though. I bet you this. If I give Superman a 10 out of 10, I'll admit it. I'm probably a bit biased because I'm gonna love that. Because I'm a fan. You know, that's what I'm saying. See, people say I'm not biased. I'm like, no, I think everybody's biased to something.
Yeah.
So they're gonna keep their. Now I'm not saying the blinders like they're purposely doing it. No, but I think.
Yeah.
They really. It's not that they want to like it. They just like it because they're a fan. Which.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's a good thing. So I'm not.
Yeah.
I think it's different if you're fucking giving a shitty as shit episode.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Like if he gave the Alicia's final episode a 10 out of 10, I would say, okay, I don't know.
I'd be a little concerned.
But if it's something like Daryl Dixon season 1, which I give a 7.
Right.
No, season 2, I give a 7. Yeah, I'm keeping my 7. And you gave it an 8. So we had about. That's what I get. That's a respectable grade to me.
Yeah.
I disagree with it, but that's respectable.
Right.
I think it's different if Ones Who Live, I don't like it. I know a lot of people say I'm bad for not liking them, and I think what really made me not like it was that fucking finale.
I like majority of it, but that finale hurts it.
In episode 5, I hated episode 5.
Yeah, that also hurts it.
It's like those last 2 episodes were just a fucking letdown.
That's really the hater, honestly. And even Dan didn't really have a problem with episode 4. He actually liked episode 4.
Episode 4 is a good episode, but it's slow.
You know, he's just like, if you would have just changed 5 and 6, where 6 was part of 5.
No, combine 4 and 5 is what it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because 4 and 5 should have been combined.
So,
They made episode 6 almost a 2-part. But I think part of the problem is you ended the CRM quick.
Yeah, no.
I think if you give us
0 out of
12
10 though for the freaking Alicia episode. Yeah.
I think if you gave us 12 episodes for The Ones Who Live, I think a lot of our complaints would not be there.
That 0 out of 10, I respect him on that. 0
I
out of
respect
10.
that too.
That made me hate
I
that
agree.
fucking character.
I agree with him.
That made me hate that character.
See, but
I didn't want to see her ass anymore. I'll be real with you.
Yeah,
I didn't.
when Jerry Takes was comparing The Ones Who Live finale to Game of Thrones, I'm like he has a point.
Yeah.
He did have a point. You wouldn't know the points as much as I and him would.
I
Without spoiling.
listened to what his take was for that. I agree with it.
Problem I have with the one, it's a little different though. Game of Thrones is, I think, even worse than The Ones Who Live finale because they changed characters.
Sure.
They changed them in the final season, so you take characters I loved and you fucking change
Yeah.
them. And I said, fuck this shit.
Right. Yeah. No, I didn't. Yeah. So that's why I didn't give a flying fuck for Alicia to come back.
I didn't either.
She could have stayed gone, and I would have been fine. The fact that she came back, I was like, oh, Jesus
She wasn't even that good in the
Christ,
final
no
season.
way.
She wasn't even good in 7 at all.
No, she was not. She was terrible.
And then her worst episode is her final fucking episode.
Yeah.
No, she was in 8 finale. Who fucking cares?
I don't
She
care.
was only in it for a minute, so who
Yeah,
fucking
what
cares?
the
It's
fuck?
still her final episode, 7:15,
Yeah.
which is the worst episode of the series.
Yeah. For real.
But I'm in that easily.
Congratulations, you made
Followed
me,
by
Alicia Sims happy that you came back. Well, actually not. Walker Dead, actually, he was irritated.
what's the second worst episode to me? I think it might be Elton.
Anton.
Anton.
Bitch ass Anton.
Anton might be the second worst episode, and
That
I
was
give that a
fucking-
1 out of 10.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was a terrible episode. Good lord.
Alicia's easily the worst, followed by Anton.
Yeah. That shit was terrible.
But yeah, I mean, Dead City
Terrible,
season,
terrible.
Dead City season 2.
Never
It's
come
good.
back.
It's
Stay
good.
gone.
Dead City season 2 was good.
Go to LA and don't come back.
Hopefully you get bombed again.
You get bombed again, yeah. I won't cry. I won't shed a tear. I really won't.
Dead City season 2 is really, really, really good.
Yeah.
I think it's bringing me back.
Yeah, it's bringing me back.
I told you
I'm
before
liking it.
this. I think I did say this on the last one season. No, I was on something. I said, if I don't like Dead City season 2, I'm probably done with Walking Dead for a long, long time. I might never come back. And people go, what? Even you were like, people were like, why? I said, because I've been out for a while.
Right.
Dead City is bringing me back. I'm not fully back yet, like when I was in 2023.
Yeah.
But it's coming back.
Right. Yeah, it's entertaining for sure.
And I hope Daryl Dixon season 3 keeps me.
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm staying optimistic. I'm liking the new look and the new location and
That's the only reason I'm gonna watch. is
that
to
one
see
guy in particular. He looks very interesting, you know, and it's intriguing.
Looks
So
like it's
I'm
gonna be in a
hoping-
desert area. That's all I'm really
you know,
excited for. It's on a different location.
Yeah, I'm hoping that that kind of makes it really good. So
I'm just mad because you made me really like what's her name? Shit, Isabel.
Isabel, yeah.
Just
I was
to get her
irritated
out
on that one,
way.
too.
Just for her to go out that way.
I really was too. I'd have been fine if he killed her like at the end of the season, and if she went out like a badass, maybe like protecting Daryl or something like that would have been. I would have been more fine with that.
I don't think I'll ever get over it.
You know, that would have been a lot better.
Isabel was slowly becoming one of, like, honestly, I almost put her on my top 10 favorite Walking Dead characters of all time.
She was being that good, yeah.
Until that final scene with her. It's just episode with her. It really.
Wow. That's irritating.
No, I think that's when that was when I started hating season 2. I think I even told you this. I said, "Yep, I'm done with Daryl Dixon." I didn't say that to you. I said, "I'm done after this."
Right.
Because it really, it was like The Ones Who Live all over again after that. Just let's kill her off in such a dumb way.
Yep.
But Dead City season 2.
Yeah, it irritated me, but it didn't kill me.
It irritated me because it was such a shit death. The fucking little Joffrey looking fuckboy. stabbed her with the knife
Oh,
here, and then she
Yeah.
instead of
I didn't like that. That was
she would have lived if she fucking tourniqueted herself right there and wrapped it up.
right.
She died because she was bleeding out.
Right.
Well, I said you got stabbed in the gut. You can just fucking wrap
Yeah.
something around and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But no, she didn't do that. She walked with fucking blood. So you made Isabel, a smart character, fucking retarded
Yeah.
in episode
And that's what's disappointing.
4. Sorry I said that word, but that's how I
No,
felt
it's-
when she said when she did that. I'm like, you're fucking stupid,
For real.
Isabel. You were so smart. Now you're dumb.
Yeah.
I think it's because the showrunner fucking wanted to kill her.
Now should have us.
I ain't watching it. I'm going home.
Should have us season 4.
I'm gonna go pee and I'm going home.
Alright.
See, I don't think I'm ever gonna get over that.
Let's hope this episode is good. And there goes the control.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get over that death for a while.
That was a great
See,
way
but
to-
I like Dead City. I think what I like about Dead City, the villain is good.
Yeah.
And people said, "Are you getting anything different?" No, I'm getting what I expect from Walking Dead. So it's not like it's going above and beyond my expectations. It isn't,
No.
but it's sticking to it, and
Yeah.
which I can accept. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's safe.
Yeah.
Dead City Season 2 is safe, and I'm alright with safe.
Yeah. That's honestly.
Because
I
the last
think
two
that's why
seasons were not safe. They were fucking really not safe. This
Yeah.
season is safe, and I can.
Yeah, last of season 2 is definitely not safe. Hell no. Falling off the deep end. And so many people are saying that. So many YouTubers are saying that. It's falling off a cliff. And the few that say it isn't, I mean,
Chills.
very minority. Sorry to tell you, it's very minority.
Walker, you're the minority.
I mean, even Don the Bomb, and he's a fan of the game, even says that, yeah, this is a downgrade from the first season. And that's saying a lot. It's a huge downgrade.
See, that's the one thing I think The Walking Dead Dead City has, is it's consistently same.
Yeah.
I get what every episode. I get what I'm want.
Right.
Like that episode, fucking cool Walker kills.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm enjoying it.
Right. And then you got funny, badass vegan parts.
That's it, and I like that because it's safe.
Right.
It's like
It's fun. It's entertaining.
Like I feel like that's what the ones who lived in need to be safe. No, I think the ones who lived what they needed to do. Just gotta give.
Make it a little bit longer, not rush it.
I think 6 episodes is the fucking problem.
Yeah.
Daryl Dixon season 2 proved that for me too.
Right.
Even the first season, I said would have been better if it had 8 episodes.
Yeah. I agree.
So they had more episodes just to fucking breathe.
Breathe, yeah. Not just ding, 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 ding. You know, which I was hoping they were gonna raise it.
Season 3, 6 again.
6 again. It's like,
Why? I don't understand this.
Okay.
I thought it would have done what Dead City season 2 is getting. Which
don't
is 8.
get why we're not upping it to 8 or something.
What
like
is
that.
Dead City season 3?
I would assume probably 8.
I hope it's 8.
I think they're. My guess is probably sticking with 8.
I hope. So if it goes back to fucking
Hope
6.
they look at season 2 and be like, yeah, 8? Yeah, stick with 8. Yeah, okay. We'll stick with 8.
I don't know why they did 6 again for Daryl Dixon
Yeah, I
season
don't
3.
know why either.
And that's the same showrunner too.
Yep.
See, that's the one thing. That's why I'm not that excited for season 3 of Daryl Dixon.
Right.
It's the same fucking showrunner. And after what he gave me in season 2, I'm fucking nervous. That's all I'm getting. I'm nervous.
Yeah.
But you're also nervous about Dead City season 3. Yeah, because it has a new showrunner.
Right.
So I gotta see what season 3 does.
I was kind of nervous for both. In a way, in a sense.
The
But
problem I have with the new showrunner, it's always when they get a new showrunner. The Flash got a new showrunner in season 6. First season was good. First half was good. Then the back half just fucking drops. And he keeps dropping. And it's like, and then I'm like, every time you get a new showrunner, 9 out of 10 times, it's not very good.
Right.
It's because the show feels different.
Yeah.
Unless if they were previously working on the show as a big producer. If they weren't on doing that, then fuck that. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. You have to get a showrunner that worked on the show, I believe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. You gotta have
But
the
Fear
right feel.
season 4 to 8 showrunners did not work on Fear seasons 1, 2, and 3. And you saw when you saw fucking what happened.
Exactly. Appreciate the new sub. Thank you.
So that's where I'm at, though. I think The Walking Dead is over. Honestly. I hope the new guy does a good job, and he might. I'm not saying he won't do a good job.
Right.
But it's a wait and see.
Yep. Wait and see, and
I think Daryl Dixon should have got a new showrunner after season 2. But that's just me.
that's fair.
Because that second season was really not that good.
Oh, I guess he did do a little short. I didn't realize.
I don't have time to film tonight. It's just not in the cards. So I won't have a Dead City review out until tomorrow. That being said, I did see the episode. And, interesting concepts. Really weird with the whole Herschel thing, not shooting Negan. Like, I don't even know how to feel about that. We're going to save it for the full review. But, just so you know, expect it tomorrow night. Pretty late in the night tomorrow night. So yeah, I like zooming in a lot. I don't know why I'm zooming in this much though. You can see
I agree with them, though. It's a weird episode.
Huh?
I do agree with them. It is a weird episode. One thing me and him will have an argument about, though, Herschel not killing Negan. What Dan said, and I agree with him.
Yeah.
It shows you Herschel doesn't care about Negan.
You're right.
He'll let him live. He'll let him live.
Yeah, he knows.
But just leave me alone.
Yeah, just go away.
I see. That's what I saw with that scene. Like, I don't want to be dead. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not my mother.
Yeah. Right.
So I don't want you near me.
Like I said, I'll be open. So yeah, we got episode 6. So yeah, I'll be neutral with it.
I'm gonna go pee.
I've been
grab my
going with
food,
an
and I'm
open
going to
aspect.
bed. I'm going right to home and go to
Yep.
sleep.
He's not watching episode 6. He doesn't give a rat's ass.
I'm done with Last of Us.
Right.
See, Last of Us if Dead City was bad, this would be me with Walking Dead 2. I'm just done.
Yep.
See, this is what happens when I'm not enjoying something. I walk.
Walk. Right.
I just leave. I was just like, why?
Right.
Hating on it does nothing good for me. It just.
Right. Fear was a different story.
But by the time that was done, I'm like, this is the final season.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll accept the final season.
But if we would have got a season 9, you wouldn't have watched season 8. Would said,
I
nope.
probably wouldn't have even watched 9 either. Because I wouldn't know what happened.
Unless if they
season
said
8.
that was the final season. Then
No, but even no, I still wouldn't because I wouldn't know what happened in season 8.
I mean, fair. But then again, who gives a fuck, right?
Not what I watch.
Right.
Especially because Morgan was already before they planned for it being the final season. Morgan was already going to leave.
Right.
Before it was the final season.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you only signed up for 6 episodes. Like
When they were crying about that, they were like, no! Stay!
Yeah, no shit. I mean, he was the only one. The only reason some people watched was him.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I stuck around, honestly.
So, yeah, that's
Morgan,
what I
Dwight,
think it is.
and Sherry, that's it. The rest, I stopped giving a shit about.
The Walking Dead, though, I think that's the one thing I would. Eli Jordan, you get a plus on for me because you gave me season 1 that I liked.
Yep.
Season 2, I like. I love season 2.
Very good.
So Eli Jordan, you might be the best showrunner that Walking Dead has right now. And I'm sad that you're leaving.
Yeah.
Could you give me a good season? Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
Why are you leaving on your height?
Right, exactly. It's like you know what you want this show to continue with, but yet you're leaving for a different show.
So I hope the showrunner does a good job.
Yeah.
What's his name? Seth
Hoffman.
I hope he does a good job.
Yeah.
I'll look him up.
Hope he does.
What's his name? Seth Hoffman?
Yep.
I'm gonna look up his.
Yeah, like I said, I'll stay optimistic for 6, but again, I'm not attached. I'm not
Seth
attached.
Hoffman, IMDb.
I'm not attached, so for me, like Joel dying in episode 2 didn't make me cry. I was just like, damn. You know, with it being brutal, but then
Seth Hoffman,
that was about it.
co-executive producer of The Walking Dead from 2013 to 2016. House, never seen. Flash Forward. It's an alright track record. He has a good track record.
So at least that's not a bad thing.
I want to talk about Dead City though.
So, yeah, I'll stay optimistic. Hope it's a good episode, but I don't know. We will see. Like I said, as a whole, season 1, I gave it a 6.
Yeah, Seth Hoffman, I hope he does a good job.
That was a better story, and I still gave it a 6. So
I was just gonna say that again. Seth Hoffman, this is my last one for a little better than later. Please. You don't have to do the same thing that Eli Jordan is doing. You have to do a good job.
Can I answer?
You can, if you want. I don't care. I'll let you do it. I'll let you decide. I'll let you decide. I don't care.
Fine. What do you want? Jeez,
See, I just want to watch the episode.
What do you want?
One thing I was just gonna say was I think that what they should have done is they should have made I would have kept Gimple the showrunner all the way through the main show, but I think the perfect person to have for the chief content officer would have been Frank Darabont.
At this point, it's too late. Frank Darabont's a movie guy.
I know, but like I just think that like he had good ideas. It just wasn't meant for the main show.
Frank Darabont has made some of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just think it would have been cool to have him as the chief content officer instead of Gimple because he actually had good ideas.
No, I think there's other people that could have been a good chief content officer.
Yeah,
I think Angela Kang would have done better than Scott M. Gimple as chief content officer.
Yeah, I wouldn't have kicked Gimple out after season 8. I would have kept him all the way.
That's not what I said. Like, you know, I think Angela King would have been a better chief content officer, but she had big ideas in 9, 10, and 11. But she didn't do good at writing characters.
Right.
Yeah, she did. No, she wouldn't kill off anybody. Gimple would actually kill off people.
That's what I'm saying. I think he's a good character writer. I think she isn't.
Well, he had balls. She did.
That's why in shows like this, that's why you need a fucking man to write it. I'm being honest on that. A woman cannot write a big badass zombie show because they don't have the cojones to fucking kill off characters.
Yeah.
And Angela King, the only female showrunner for a Walking Dead series. No, Channing Powell did too for Tales, and she didn't kill anybody either. Two female showrunners did not have good shows. Well, I can't say that Angela King had only one good season on The Walking Dead. And I don't even think she came up with season 9. I think that was all Scott M. Gimple, and it was already planned out with Scott.
Right.
Yeah.
See, I don't think Angela King is being the main showrunner for 9. I think it was Scott M. Gimple. We already had everything planned for 9.
Right.
And Angela just took over.
Yeah.
Scott M. Gimple, I'm not going to say was the greatest showrunner of all time. I don't think he is. I think when Scott M. Gimple made a decision people didn't like, I think he didn't do it out of to be hurtful. I think he just says, let's kill off of me.
No, he just made the worst mistake. He killed off a legacy character.
I think that's why his legacy is fucking tarnished. Because he killed off Carl.
People forget that his writing in 4, 5, and 6 were really good. And 7.
Even 7 too. I mean, I'll even consider 8. I think 8 is well written.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that I feel like that 7, 8 are overshadowed because of just, you know, you didn't handle it correctly. But
I don't think 7. I think you're wrong with 7 not being handled correctly. I think a lot of people don't like 7, and I think it's those fucking Glenn fucking fanboys out there that are like, you killed my favorite character.
It's because of how long it's drawn out. I think it's better when you watch it on Netflix.
I'm good, Alex.
You killed my favorite character. You killed Glenn.
Right.
But like that's the thing is that for me, The Walking Dead is seasons 1 through 8.
Yeah. I think The Walking Dead should have ended. I think The Walking Dead could have ended after season 8, and I think it had the perfect finale. If they get rid of that Maggie scene at the end. You have a perfect series finale. What's the season 8 finale?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I don't know, I don't know, I just, in retrospect, The Walking Dead is seasons 1 through 8, and after that it's just whatever the fuck they want to do.
See, that's where I'm at right now, too. And then I think the ones who live, people consider me a Walking Dead hater now, is because the ones who live really took me out of it, just because.
That's the thing, I'm off of my high with that. You know, I'm not beloving, you know, the ones who live anymore. Like, I'm off that high. In retrospect, it's disappointing, but there are a lot of things in that show that I will say was very satisfying to me.
I think the first 4 episodes are the only satisfying episodes for me.
The reunion is really what I wanted to see the most, and we got it. And that was very satisfying, but it wasn't enough.
I just think Scott and Gimple, like I said, I think he was misplaced as a chief content officer. He can't do it. He can't do it. He's a good showrunner. When it comes to character moments, he's great. I mean, who hires all these showrunners? Scott and Gimple does. And you can't hire showrunners.
See, that's the thing. Brian is still set that season, 8 or 7 is the worst season. I'm sorry, I can rewatch parts of 7 and 8. I can't rewatch many parts of season 10. Season 10 is that bad.
No, I agree with you. I could rewatch season 7 and 8. There's a lot of good moments in there. I finished season 8 in 2 days, just because it took me 2 days to watch season 8. When you watch it all at one time, it's really good.
Yeah.
Season 10 and 11, I won't watch it in a chunk. You get big chunks of episodes, especially in 10 and 11, where nothing happens. These season 8, something happens in about every episode. Same thing with 7. I mean, at least something happens in season 7 and 8 every episode.
You can't come back from the departure of Andrew Lincoln. You just can't come back from that.
I think Dead City Season 2 to me is honestly the best Walking Dead season since Season 8. There, I said it.
No. No. Season 9 is better. Yes, me, but...
Yeah, I think they're about the same for me, but... I really...
Yeah, I think I liked it. I liked episode 3 because I did like the Herschel flashback stuff.
Do you think I'm right there, Deadwalker, that Herschel is in love with the Dama?
Not in love with her, but...
No, he loves her like a mom because she she pretended to take interest in him.
Yeah.
She's a master manipulator. She doesn't care about Herschel, but she pretends to care about Herschel so he would join her. And Dan says, well, there's probably more because she cuts his toe off. I said, do we know the Dama cut Herschel's toe off? Could it have been the Crow ad or somebody else? And then gave it to her?
Yeah.
We know Herschel doesn't have a toe.
That's funny.
It's like Maggie. Like, Maggie, from everything I've seen, she's a shit person.
I like a guy like that.
Yeah, you know, this episode fucking proved it even more how much of a shit mother she is. Her son got hurt, and she goes, "Where's Negan? Did you see where he was going?"
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck you. You didn't even ask if I'm okay?
Right. Yeah, for real. This Edward guy, brother, this show tanked worse than the game itself. It's time to hang up the Naughty Dog shilling.
I agree with them.
Damn.
I agree with them. Do you know what else I've seen about this though? The one thing you know what I do like about Herschel, someone said, why did Herschel shoot at the tree? I said, I know why Herschel shot at the tree. He doesn't want to kill Negan. He just wants Negan to leave him alone. He does not care about Negan at all. Maggie cares about Negan.
It's like, yeah, this person killed my dad that I never met, but I just want him to go away. My mom's obsessed with him, just go away, you know, like.
You know, that at least when he shot at the tree, it was like, just go. And then Maggie's just fucking obsessed with him.
And it's really frustrating though too. It's like, I mean, why don't you just keep this to bed? Like, you put this shit to fucking bed. It's 11, bro.
Or here's another thing. Why don't you just give Negan his own fucking spinoff without Maggie?
Yeah.
They don't work together.
That's why it's so frustrating. It's like, I mean, why does this have to be a show? Why? Wait, why does the whole Negan and Maggie dynamic have to carry over to a show? Like,
why don't they give Daryl? I mean, Daryl and Carol getting their own show together, that at least makes sense. But even then, I'm like, honestly, you know what I want The Walking Dead to do now? Just give me new characters. That's all I care about. Give me new characters. Now, apparently we're going to get an Aaron and Gabriel spinoff. That's fucking stupid.
no.
I think Scott and Gimble needs to be freaking let go as showrunner and hire somebody else.
I will say, like, you know, the entire episode 6 is a flashback, but I thought that they handled all of this stuff.
So the whole episode was a flashback.
Yeah, it's really good though. I really did like it. The emotion, I mean, Pedro.
Oh yeah, with his derpy mustache, 10 out of 10. Right when he saw Pedro with that mustache, he's like 10 out of 10.
No.
Uh.
Maybe, but I'm just saying, I thought that they really handled they added some stuff on too. It really felt like a send-off to Joe's character in that episode, honestly. But
You know, that's just, you know, like, you know, AMC is not the same AMC that I loved. Storytelling first, story first, AMC, that is over.
this is the same place. This is the same company that brought us shows like Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and Hell on Wheels.
The creators of that, the people, the AMC is very different. This is not the same AMC anymore that brought us Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, Mad Men,
Hell on Wheels.
Hell on Wheels,
Hell on
Turn,
Wheels, actually.
Turn. No, they do have good shows. I mean, the one show I do like from them, I like Interview with the Vampire. I think that's a good show. I like Mayfield Witches is good.
Yeah.
Dark Winds is good. But they don't really promote those shows because they only really fucking promote Walking Dead.
See, I don't get that because, like, you know, whatever. I really wish that we had like a Vince Gilligan who was just like he wanted quality over quantity.
AMC used to do that too. I mean, AMC, no, it really wasn't AMC. AMC was fine with him ending at 5. Netflix went to fucking Vince Gilligan and pretty much like, give us 2 more seasons of Breaking Bad.
See, that's the thing. Vince Gilligan literally said no because if I continue, it's not gonna be quality over quantity.
No, I think I remember what Vince Gilligan said. He said no, because if I do that, it's gonna be fucking the same old shit for the next 2 seasons.
That's what I call it the Breaking Bad format, because that's how every show should be formatted, like Breaking Bad. Because every fucking show that I have watched that goes beyond that 5-season mark, well, actually, I'll say 6 seasons. Every fucking show that I've seen that goes past 6 seasons goes off the deep end at some point.
Yep, they all do. They all do.
And that's why I call it the Breaking Bad formula, because it's like, you know.
I think Dexter should have ended at 4 seasons, to be honest with you.
I'm doing this longer. No, my friend Cody, he said it should have been 6 seasons. He said that after Trinity, you know, kills Rita, it should have been 2 more seasons. Because he said that, like, you know, it should have been like, you know,
All right.
after Trinity kills Rita, then he's slowly starting to, you know, he starts to break his clothes and stuff, you know.
Watch, like, subscribe.
That's
Peace.